Okay. All right. So, quick recap from what happened last session 0. We introduced the characters of Brambrick, Nixara, and Kaito. Um, Bramrick, you were a good Samaritan, and you helped a merchant on the road who had been attacked by bandits. Nixara, you made your way into town. This was just supposed to be a quick stop, but you noticed the festivities and you said, why not? Stay a few more days, right? What's the harm? And Kaito, our mysterious monk person in the mist, you beat the hell out of some wolves, didn't you?
Yep.
And there was a mysterious rider on horseback that you were trailing for a while until you came across this hill with a very large manor on top of it.
Yes.
Yes. Uh, Nixara, your character had made her way to a very fine inn, and you got a pretty nice room, didn't you?
Heck yeah, I did.
And your feather that you carry with you started glowing abnormally.
Yeah, it was weird. And
It
then
was
it
weird.
flew into the sky.
Yeah,
Chase.
and you took chase, grabbing all of your belongings with you prudently as you followed the feather out and about on the town square. Um, Bramrick, you helped said merchant all the way to their home in the town of Daggerford, where you met his lovely wife, who was beside herself because her husband came home very, very late, way later than expected. But thanked you for your assistance, and they've offered you their hayloft and stable to spend the night.
Like a distinguished guest.
Like a distinguished guest. Yes, they really wish they had more room for you, but as it is high harvest tide, the whole family's there. It's a packed house. Um, and now we have just one more character to introduce, and that will be Mada's character.
I'm ready.
Mada, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, here we go. Let's see. Get my notes ready here. Here we go. Autumn has settled across the Sword Coast. The harvest has been gathered. The roads are crowded with merchants carrying the last goods of the season before winter claims the land. You have walked among them for weeks, sometimes with company, but more often alone. It's easier that way. Fewer questions, fewer stares. The sun hangs low as the walls of Daggerford finally come into view. You had no destination in mind when you began walking north. Only away. Away from burned fields, away from whispered rumors, away from places where your name means something. Daggerford is simply the next town on the road. You reach Daggerford. The streets are lively, children laugh, music drifts between timber houses. Families carry baskets overflowing with fresh bread and autumn vegetables. The smell of roasting meat hangs in the evening air. Everywhere you look, people. People who glance your way, then quickly glance somewhere else. Can you please describe your character?
Tovrin is a very large, broad-shouldered, short hair. It's brown, short hair. No beard. It's very clean shaven, but he does have a very thick brown mustache that he mostly keeps in check. but he's a big guy, thick arms, and everywhere he walks, he has in tow a very large battle axe that looks very ornate. He has a very small brown sack behind him that holds very few clothes, but specifically 3 clean shirts. He also does, not in a way, not for as like a tradesman or anything like this is his profession, but he does have wrapped up a pickaxe and a shovel, just in case.
A pickaxe and a shovel.
Yeah. He's also kind of tan skinned, but not tanned by probably a bloodline or anything like that. He's someone who's worked in the sun for so long, his whole life, that
Mm-hmm.
it's very sun touched. So
Okay. Big ornate battle axe,
yeah.
a small brown sack with a couple of items. How much gold is on you?
I think I have like 5 silver.
Okay.
Something like that.
All right. All right. So as Tovrin reaches the market square, a cart has been overturned. Apples spill across cobblestones. You see an elderly farmer struggling to lift the cart. Several people watch, but no one has stepped forward. What do you do?
Tovrin steps forward, looks and inspects the car overall. Just in general, does it look like it was just an accident or something?
Yeah, it looks like it was an accident. It looks like the cart itself had been supported under. It lost its support system essentially. It had some wooden blocks beneath it that kind of like gave way. It looks heavy, but not heavy to you. It looks like you could easily lift this and kind of put it back together.
Without words, Tovrin will, after taking a moment to size it up, will try to lift it and re-cement it in a way where it would stay standing. Whether that be on the blocks it fell off of, or if I have to put something under it, that's what I'll do.
Yeah, you hold it. You place one hand beneath its axle, and the cart rises as though it weighed no more than a chair to you. You see the farmer look at you, thanking you. You also see some children in the vicinity, and they're just staring at you with amazement. The adults, however, eye you uncertainly. You hear whispers. Did you see that? You hear another one quietly say, "Gods, he's strong." Give me an insight check.
9.
9. Not bad. You're no stranger to people kind of gawking at you for your size and strength. Just seems harmless enough. No one's being rude about it or mean in any way. They're just kind of surprised by how strong you are. As you continue your way through town, you instinctively brush your hand along the small amber shard that your mother once gave you. A small piece of amber, warm beneath your fingers from the heat of your body. You've carried it for so long that touching it has become almost an unconscious thing, a reminder of home, of the only person who ever looked at you and saw simply her son. Suddenly something changes. The amber isn't warm anymore. It's getting uncomfortably hot. It's not glowing. It just feels alive. And just as you notice it, it fades.
I kind of do probably the first ever obvious 360, like look around to actually check my surroundings. Normally Tovrin doesn't care what's around him. He may glance at things, but I think that'd be the first time he'd look around, see if there's anything out of place, see if somebody's lingering longer than normal, see if I stepped somewhere I shouldn't.
Yeah. I will say no perception check is needed here. You do look around. You take your time, but nothing seems out of sorts. Nothing's out of place. The village is livelier than usual, but that's, you take it due to the event, the festival that's happening. You've definitely heard by now people talking about High Harvest Tide, and you know the festival, at least on the surface level, what it's about.
Okay.
As you make your way through town, maybe stop by a stall or two, maybe grab a bite from one of the vendors nearby. It's evening before you realize it. The sun has set, and you find yourself looking for a roof. You stop outside the river shanty, study the sign. It says it's an inn. What would you like to do?
I look back just one more time in case I missed anything, and then head on in, open the door as casually and as gentle as I've trained myself to do, and head on in to see what's inside.
Okay. Yeah, of course. You come inside the river shanty. There's some laughter inside, some people still hanging about. You see the innkeeper by the front desk.
I approach.
Okay. Welcome, sir. I fear we are just at capacity. And he kind of like will point to a young elf woman as she is climbing some steps. She's taken the last room.
I will bonus action dash and make a reckless swing, aiming for her. No.
As you
No,
kind
no.
of as he points and as you kind of turn at the young elf female going up the steps, you notice that she has beautiful white hair, and it's in a braid.
I'll linger off of her. I try not to stare. I'll keep my gaze on someone eating, like actually a meal. I'll point to that table, and I'll put down a silver, and see if he just understands what I'm interested in for at the very least for now, because Tovrin's already understood. There's no room for him. He's used to that. So whether intentional or otherwise, he'll settle for a meal.
At least in this instance, it does not feel pointed. It does not feel like it was intentional that they have no room for you. But the innkeeper sees your silver coin, understands, and has someone go fetch you a bowl of stew for the evening. He kind of waves toward an empty table for you and says, "You will be served shortly. Please let me know if there's anything else I may do for you."
Not an unrude, but still just straight, calm nod, and I'll head over. I'll pull out the chair more delicately than probably someone of my size would, I'll put my bag down first, take the pickaxe and shovel aside, keep it underneath the table. Before the battle axe would be the last thing I actually do put down, but before I do, I just actually do want to see if there's anything person in here I should keep an eye on, because that will determine whether I keep the axe on the table or if I put it down beside me.
You glance about the room, and there's a few people. They all seem like travelers, but you see no warriors. You see no one that seems like a rogue, at least. They all seem like farmers, or if not farmers, travelers. Simple folk.
The axe will go to the side then, and I'll sit and I'll eat.
Okay. You see as this young dwarf woman, girl, comes by and leaves you some porridge. She goes, "Sir, are you looking for a roof?"
I'll nod, yeah. I'll nod. I won't say anything.
It's simple, but my home has some stables. There is a hayloft. It's nothing special, but it's dry, and it's free. If you'd like, we just live a few houses over. And she will point in the direction of her home.
How much have I eaten?
She had like placed the bowl down. I guess you probably started scarfing some down. She eyed you a little bit before telling you, so you're probably about halfway done with your meal at this point.
I'll put a silver on the table and slide it her way to gauge like the sort of hospitality of like her, how much hospitality is she offering here. So I'll place a silver and I'll slide it over.
She sees the silver. She kind of gives you a look. She says, "No, I promise, it's free. It's like I said, it's nothing special. You don't have to."
Boulder is conflicted. He'll take, if there is bread, he will dip it, eat that, and finish the stew and get up and pick up his axe and everything else and allow her to lead.
Okay. Yeah, she kind of stares up at you as you get up off of your seat, and she kind of like stares at you in amazement. She's like, "Whoa, she's seen someone." So she kind of stops herself before she says it out loud. Well, yes, I mean, my shift's not over for another hour or so, but I can point you in the direction. And she'll like kind of walk you to the door, or to a window rather, and she'll kind of point to her house, which is just like she said, 2 houses over and across the street. She'll say that's my house, and that's the stables. There's a ladder, wooden ladder. You'll just have to climb, but it's dry. There's clean hay. We just changed it this morning.
Would I know what she'd be more comfortable with, me waiting or going? Because he can stay. He's not going to intrude on anyone's house, by the way. It's not something he'd do. So, especially through this kind of invitation, I think he'd just wait until her shift is over.
Yeah. Well, if that's the case, and you don't mind waiting, she's finishing up her shift. She serves a couple more people. She's kind of pointed you in the direction of a chair that's right by the hearth. So if you want to stay warm, you can sit there. And you kind of just see her doing her thing, cleaning tables, serving people, and taking dishes back to the kitchen. After a while, you see that she hangs up her apron and comes to find you. And she goes, well, ready to go?
Take another second before we leave. Is there anyone like reading any books, like here, or everybody's just talking to each other? Everybody's leisure.
You don't see anyone reading. You see a few people finishing up some meals. You see some people retiring upstairs to their rooms. That's about all.
Then he'll follow right after.
Hmm. She'll open the door and she'll kind of put her coat on, even though it's a small distance. She'll still put her cloak on, and she'll say, "Follow me." And then as you make your way toward her house, she'll say, "Well, make yourself comfortable. I'll go tell Mother that we'll have a visitor. I really wish I could offer you more, but um, yeah, sleep well."
When she wanders off, where am I like specifically like in terms of like is there stairs? Am I
It's a cobblestone path. The roads are cobblestone. Her house is simple. It's a two-story home. And then right next to it is very simple stables. Can hold maybe 4 horses. There's hay. There's like pickaxe and just kind of like simple farmer's tools. And then as you kind of look or inspect closer, you see that there's what looks like a sturdy wooden ladder leading up to a hayloft above.
So I'm gonna wherever there's a place that wouldn't go noticed now, but at some point would be noticed at some point. I would leave a single silver coin like on the like within like whether that be on a porch or whatever version of a mailbox, somewhere that wouldn't go noticed now,
Okay.
but would be at some point, and then I'll
Yeah.
go to the stable.
Okay. You head on over to the stable. You see that there's just one horse in one of the stable things, and they kind of notice you, and they kind of do the kind of horse noise, but they are not bothered by your presence.
I hold the dodge action.
You never know.
So, I'll head on up. I will casually, drop some things: the bag, the pickaxe, the shovel. But I'll keep the axe in hand. Just, it's hard to put down unless I know. Just in general, for Tovrin to put down, so it doesn't weigh much to him. So he'll just keep walking around with that, and eventually he'll sit, and he'll wait. He does want to read a book he's been holding on to, but he's not going to do that now until he knows for certain he has privacy.
Yeah, no, of course. You start putting your items down. You hold to your axe. You make your way up the loft. You begin to get comfortable, but not even 10 minutes pass by when you hear commotion outside of the house. You hear a woman speaking loudly to what you presume is her husband as you kind of listen in on the conversation. "Oh, you saved my husband!" Blah blah blah. You kind of hear the voice of a couple of male voices respond to that one female voice, and you hear as they also offer up their hayloft to their visitor. You make out that it's a dwarf based on the conversation, but it looks like you're gonna have company.
I hold the attack action.
Big yikes.
Bramrick, we come back to you and your ass, Lantern. Your donkey, for those that may.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
donkey named Lantern. as you are very graciously offered this hayloft as well from this nice dwarven family. What do you do?
Already accepted this.
Mhm. Right, you did. You did.
Okay, cool. So I will obviously I already gracefully thank them. So I'm heading towards the loft. I would first kind of ask, is there a place for me to put my ass to tie them up for the night?
Yes, of course. The stables can hold up to 4 horses. We have but one. So please, yes, please use our amenities as well as you can. You may tie up your donkey.
Thank you kindly. Well, I'm gonna go and he'll give a little bow and start walking towards the hayloft.
Okay. Yeah, it's just a few steps and you're there. Um, Tovrin, are you hiding or are you making yourself
Absolutely
known
not.
here?
And I couldn't
Okay.
hide if I wanted to. And I don't, and I definitely don't want to.
Hmm.
So as soon as he enters, I mean, I think if people would be interested, I could just put this in chat, and you guys could kind of see what Tovrin looks like, if you're interested.
Oh,
Cool.
I'm
Hell
putting it in
Sure,
the
yeah.
Curse of Strahd thing. My apologies for keeping this from you for so long, Blue, but that's Tovrin right there.
Wow.
Oh my god.
That's a pretty epic picture.
Oh my
That is great.
I don't know who
He reminds
decided.
me,
I don't know who decided that I would share this.
Oh, I'm gonna have to restrain myself.
I don't know what you think I look like, but I'm Tovrin.
Not prideful at all.
There's some pride. There's some pride there. But he's a humble man.
Does the sun help you, or does the moon?
Well, I don't think we'll be seeing much sun this campaign. But
let me see if I can.
Oh man.
I've been holding this. I've been holding it.
God.
How can I? Let me see. Yeah, if anyone else wants to share your character portraits in the Curse of Strahd chat, that'd be wonderful.
Yeah.
If you care.
When we have time, if now that we've all revealed it, you can send it to me. I do have a token overlay. I'll put that on the overlay so we can see, so the viewers can see everybody's kind of character, your face and whatnot, whatever you're comfortable with, if you have some of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tovrin's huge.
Tovrin's huge. Just how tall are you?
He's like 6'6". He's probably bigger, to be honest. But to be fair, I don't meet a lot of tall people, so I'm not gonna go overboard. He's definitely not 7 feet tall. He was still birthed by a human mother, but he's pushing it.
That poor human mother.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could definitely play basketball.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So Brenrick, as you make your way to the stable, you see a fairly large man already has made themselves comfortable up there. And Tovrin, you see a small dwarf tying up his ass below.
Well,
what do you guys?
They said I'd be sleeping with a horse, but you are a funny-looking horse. He would kind of stare at him
Tovrin would
wearily.
Tovrin doesn't really speak often, and it's not out of rudeness, but he doesn't give you any look that would make you feel like he's angry or threatened or looking to hurt, even though has forgotten he's got his hand literally on this axe. that looks like it might take more than one person to hold in general. But the closest form of sort of respect he'd give is he would put the axe down in your presence and then kind of watch you tie up your donkey. And I just want to ask in general, do you do it correctly or do you just do it in general? Because Tovrin's seasoned in this, and if I see that you are not experienced in tying up an animal, I might intervene.
What? That is fair. This donkey, was it given to me by, like, is it his donkey? Or
It is a community donkey.
is
Um,
it a community donkey?
community ass.
What I would
I was
assume,
gonna say that.
I've been with my church for 50 years. This isn't the
Yeah.
first mission I've been on. So I think
No.
Bramrick is not he would do it correctly.
Okay.
He takes pride in his work.
No, just
They
make sure.
pass around the community ass.
Hey, I'm just making
You know?
sure.
Everyone's got to have a turn with it.
So yeah, if I see that he's does it fine, and there's no reason to fix it in any way, then Tovrin will stay silent. He'll probably sit, and for a moment he'll want to go through his bag and read, but it's not something he does in view of other people, so he's just not, and he'll take it casual until something else occurs.
Yeah, Bramrick is not it's not his first time. He sleeps in monasteries with many other people, so he would kind of warily look at him, see him kind of put down the axe and shrug. It's not my first time sharing a barn, and I'm sure it won't be the last. I know they said it's enough for 4 horses. You are a pretty large man, but I am also a fairly small dwarf, so we'll make it work.
Do either of you go to introduce yourselves? Besides acknowledging, but actually introduce yourselves by name?
Absolutely not.
I was about to say, I feel like you put the two quietest, like.
No, then that's fair. You two make yourselves as comfortable as one can above a simple hayloft, and you each begin to prepare for bed. But just as you are about to lay down, you hear running outside upon the cobblestones. You see a young elven female, elven woman with silver hair, and she looks like she's chasing something. She doesn't look like she's being chased. She looks focused, like she's focusing on something very intently. And it's at this time, Bramrick, that your dragon scale begins to hum and vibrate unusually.
So I would put my hand over because it's under my breastplate, to kind of feel it, and I'd be like, "Oh, for God's sake!" And I'd look and see her running down the road, and just be like, "Really? Now, Martha Moore? Now? I just got here." Oh, all right. And then I'll leave my ass, but take my ass. You know what I mean? Down the road.
Okay.
I'll leave my ass, but I'll take my ass. You know.
Tovrin, you see as this dwarf begins to get up and prepare to leave, and it's at this moment that your amber shard begins to glow hot again, like it did this afternoon on the market square.
Skeptically, but completely trying to keep perceptive because this all happens at the same time. He starts leaving when I feel it get hot, or like I get a couple moments.
No, it begins to get hot
And then-
immediately as Bramrick begins to leave. He's taking steps, like he's still well within arm's reach, and your ember shard begins to glow hot. You've also noticed the elf woman running, and you notice that there are no other people on the streets. She is completely alone.
I take just a second of like kind of like allowing this to seem like a coincidence for a moment before I do get up. I'll let him be about 10 paces ahead of me before I will pick up my axe, but leave everything else behind and kind of like watch as he's going away and feel whatever the connection could be, to the point where I'm about 15 paces behind him when I start actually with purpose following, just to see if it is more than a coincidence.
You have this sinking feeling in your chest that you will not be returning to this hayloft this night.
Killed a donkey. I mean,
No, the communal ass is gonna die.
I make for sure I keep my pack with the 3 clean shirts in it. I'll grab the shovel and pickaxe and make sure, but they're wrapped. They're not like really. I don't go around looking like I have a pickaxe and shovel. They're wrapped, so I sling them back over, and I'll.
Okay.
That's probably why I'll be 15 paces behind him. But I'll follow.
Yeah, Bramrick, do you make any attempt to mask your steps behind Bramrick, or do you just follow without caring about stealth? Do you make it known that you're following him?
Me?
Yes, Tovrin. Does Tovrin make any sort of attempt to mask his steps, or no?
Tovrin cannot stealth even if he wanted to. And he has no intention of stealthing. The only reason why he may go unnoticed is because of the delay, the brief confusion and the brief picking my stuff up, but he's not hiding at all. I'm following the dwarf.
Amazing. It's at this point that we cut to the elf. Nixara, you have left the inn in a hurry, but you managed to grab all of your items. You are running down the cobblestone streets, and the feather is just out of reach, but you can see it. It's glimmering in the moonlight. As you're running, you hear steps behind you. You take a quick glance, and you see that there is a dwarf and a very large man with an axe, and they seem to be following you.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna stop chasing after my feather. How about I just go faster?
You start running faster. Yes. You are running down the cobblestone streets, quickening your pace, and you notice that the feather is trailing along the wind. The wind is blowing to the outskirts of the town and into the forest nearby.
Into the forest nearby, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will follow it into the forest, but I will prepare myself for any attack from behind. I will annihilate anything that attacks me from behind.
As you leave the village limits of Daggerford, as you begin leaving the town and entering the forest, you notice that a mist begins to form beneath your feet. Tovrin and Bramrick, you notice that as the elf begins to leave the village, a mist forms around her and behind her. it looks almost ghostly, or rather, the elf looks almost ghostly at this point.
Like Aragon, when all that smoke came out of the cave with the undead. If the dwarf hesitates, Tovrin would have not only caught up but continue moving forward without fear. I fear no death. So this to me is nothing.
Tovrin, you see this young woman leaving all on her lonesome into the night. What are you thinking right now?
Without me.
Oh, sorry, not Tovrin,
Yeah.
Bremrick. I meant Bremrick. I will get the names correct at some point.
Oh, wow.
He would be thinking not without me. He's the priest of the Watcher on the Roads, and the mere fact that they're alone on the roads at night, something in him is urging him on. So he won't stop.
Your dragon scale, you feel it beneath your armor. You feel it humming again. You feel this sensation of warmth envelop you, almost like your god is embracing you in this moment. And you feel refreshed, like you've just slept for 8 hours. And you benefit from a long rest, which we did before the session started. So go ahead and refill all of your spell slots and HP at this time. You give chase, all of you. Nixara, you follow your feather. Bramrick and Tovrin, you follow this young elven woman into the forest ahead. Maintaining pace, you begin to catch up to her, but the mists grow ever stronger around you. Eventually, you all reach a small clearing. Nixara, you see a manor up ahead, gated manor, standing 3 stories tall, and you see as your feather lays gingerly upon the entrance of the wrought iron gates. It's at this time that I'm going to take us to our first map.
Hey.
It's a map. It's a map.
Please let me know if all of you are able to see out of your tokens. I'll move you guys a little bit here.
Token, I can move.
It's gorgeous, but hold on. Let me get it up for the stream. This might be a little awkward because let's see.
I can see everything.
Finally has
Yes.
vision.
Yes, you can. You can see all of my maps, the entirety of them. No.
Wow.
Clearly now.
The rain has gone.
Nixara,
Damn it.
you.
Now it shows
You-
me.
What? What shows you?
No. I'm trying. Don't worry.
Oh.
I'm trying
Nixara,
to-
What?
you'd probably be closer to the wrought iron gates up here,
Yeah, hold on.
following your feather. Oh, yeah. As Tovrik and Bremrick, you have not been introduced to them yet, but they follow closely behind. Like I said, the feather falls gingerly upon the front of those wrought iron steps, and you were able to catch up to it.
I will grab it from the gates and stuff it into my bag and turn the 2 behind me and say, "Who are you? What do you want?"
Bramrick would kind of put his hands up a little bit, like to show that no weapons in his hands, and be like, "Easy, lad. Mean you no harm. Bit
Yeah?
late
You
to be running around at night by yourself. You chasing something?"
So you chased me.
Well, it's kind of my job. My name is Bramrick. I'm a priest of the Watcher on the Roads. You don't have to trust me, but you're not walking alone tonight.
All right, Bramrick.
Kelvin says absolutely nothing.
He's just holding the biggest axe in the world.
One
Yeah,
hand. Go ahead, sorry.
That's not doing Bramrick any favors for what Nixara is thinking about him. Nixara is just looking at this smaller dwarf and this giant man near him, and sarcastically saying, "Ah, yes, Bramrick, priest of the roads. Sure you are."
He would produce his medallion. Surely you've seen the mark of the Watcher.
I don't know, have I? Feel like I already learned.
Give me a history check. You've read a lot on your journey.
Nope.
You do not recognize the symbol. You do not recognize the god or the pantheon, but you do recognize it as a holy symbol that a cleric would carry about them.
Okay.
And you see how he's dressed, and he does look priestly.
All
If
right.
it's a disguise, it's a really good disguise.
Okay. All right. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt for now, but I'm still watching you. You and your giant friend over there.
I'm happy to keep my distance. As for my friend, or are we friends? I kind of look at him. I don't know. I can't speak for him. He doesn't seem to speak a lot.
So 2 people have followed me. 2 different people.
Kelvin
You're popular.
specifically has one hand, obviously. Probably both of you guys are noticing that it's definitely like he's got an axe over his shoulder for sure. But if you're not too interested, but in general, just for everyone knowing who is interested, this other hand is holding on to that amber shard, like just trying to feel the warmth of it in relation to what's going on here. So like he's actually like has no idea what they're saying.
Tovrin, you are holding your amber medallion, your amber shard, and as they've been speaking, your amber shard has been growing ever hotter, and you start feeling it vibrate and hum like it's resonating with something, like you've never felt it do before. And as you are holding the item up, Nixara, your feather also begins to vibrate and resonate. Bramrick, your dragon scale does the same. And as each of you notice your relics resonating, you see as the fog intensifies about you, and it becomes harder to breathe. Kaito, you've reached this clearing as well. You see the manor up ahead, and as your eyes trail to the wrought iron gates, you see as these 3 individuals, what seem to be 2 males chasing after a lone female, you notice that they've stopped for a while and have been having a conversation, but you notice that the mists are intensifying. Can you please give me an investigation check with advantage?
Investigation with advantage. 12.
Good enough. You notice that these mists are particularly a particularly dangerous kind of mist, a poison mist. If you stand in it for too long, you will begin to have levels of exhaustion. What do you do as you see that the mist is forming around them?
And I know that like getting like either inside or getting to cover is kind of the only way to avoid it.
You know that to be one option, yes.
Yeah. Okay. I will probably just run over, coming through the trees, and I'll just turn to all of them and say, The mist that's surrounding you, it's poisoned. You need to get inside or get someplace for cover. It will hurt you if you're here for too long.
That checks out, I guess. I'll turn and start trying to open the gate.
As you go to push open the gate, it feels smooth to the touch. It opens easily. Hardly creaks at all. Like it's just been oiled. And you make your way, I'm assuming, to the front of the home?
Yeah,
Or
I'll do that.
do the rest of you follow?
I would be behind everybody else.
I
Not
would.
just
Oh, God.
just to keep the rear. Like he's still he's like feeling the warmth and like forgetting like where he is, and then after he notices you guys move forward, if you do, then he'll be like he'll slowly follow.
I would follow, but give my distance since I just chased this woman through a
Yeah, good call.
forest.
Nixar would probably get to the door and test it to see if it's easy to open.
Yeah. If all of you get past the raw iron gate, Kaito, you notice that the mist for now has been kept at bay. It's still coalescing and getting stronger, but it's not crossing the border of the gate itself. And Nixara... Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say Tovrin might catch Kaito. He's looking back at the mist, noticing it's not crossing the boundary, and he's like, "So you're guiding us here, but why?" And then he'll just turn back around to the mansion and kind of start heading that way.
Kaito, now that you've actually gotten closer to this group, you also feel something resonating within your person as your wolf tooth necklace begins to elongate and vibrate.
And he'll reach underneath that big, like the big blue cloth that he has around his neck, and kind of pull out the wolf tooth necklace, checking it out a little bit. And do I notice the other items on everyone else, or?
You notice the amber shard for sure because Tovrin's holding it, but I don't believe you've noticed the items on Bramrick or Nixara. Nixara, you've put away your feather?
Yeah, I
Is
put
that
it in
right?
my bag. I can feel it vibrating from my bag, but I'm not
Yeah.
taking it out right now.
Yeah, and Bramrick, you can feel it beneath your armor?
Yeah,
Your
he
dragon
always
scale?
he wouldn't bring it out. He would keep it close to his chest.
Yeah. So the only other item that you can see is the amber shard that Tovrin's holding, and they seem to be resonating with each other.
And looking at the wolf's tooth and the amber shard, and I'm just to myself, I'm just interesting. What does this mean?
This would be the first time also Tobin. Damn it. This would be the first time Tovrin actually, now that he's seen the mist doesn't pass the barrier, and he's definitively felt the warmth continue, whether he connects it to the others or not. This would be the first time he actually looks at each one of them, sizing them all up combat wise, stature, anything that, whether they're threats, whether just in general, he's just trying to size up everybody here. And he'll take like one step like forward, but
give me an insight check.
Hey.
10. They seem
that kind of night.
they seem capable enough. They definitely don't seem ordinary to you whatsoever. You can't gauge much more than that, other than they're not your run of the mill common folk. They are seasoned travelers.
Okay.
Kaito, the one in the mask, does give you pause I think simply due to the fact alone that they are masked, you may be more wary of them as and regarding them as more dangerous, perhaps.
Who decided that? And I walk past. Damn it! And not to hog any more spotlight than I already have, but I would like to at least see that before we moved in any capacity. I kind of want to see what that statue is, if it is a statue, right in front of me, the little baby.
It's a little cherub. It's a statue of a little cherub with ears like a satyr and little cloven hooves for feet, but they're winged, and they seem to have a horn, like a musical kind of horn that you would play out of, like a celestial horn. Beautifully crafted. Definitely looks like it was expensive, for sure.
It's not part of the statue. It's its own thing. The horn.
No, it's part of the statue. It's all stone.
It's all stone. Okay.
Kaito, your wolf tooth necklace, as you are inspecting it, it's elongated. It pricks your finger as you're holding it, but rather than pain, you feel a soothing feeling, and then suddenly energetic, and you also benefit from a long rest at this time. Nixara, and to anyone that may be inspecting the surrounding area, a grand manor stands before you. 4 stories of cold, soot-stained stone, tall, narrow windows, and high-peaked roofs forming a picture of austere, chilling grandeur. Midway up, a narrow balcony juts out from the 3rd floor, offering a grim perch from which to survey the surrounding grounds. The centerpiece of this imposing facade is the portico, a stone arch standing sentinel before the house's oaken doors. A wrought iron gate fills this arch, its rusty hinges creaking as it sways in the wind. On either side of the gate, oil lamps hang from the chains, their light dim and flickering, casting a sickly glow that barely pierces the surrounding fog. Beyond the gate, a set of sturdy oaken doors stand closed, framed by the gate and the lamps. The doors are old and weathered, their wood darkened by time, but they stand strong and proud. An unwelcome entrance to the house beyond. A gust of wind sweeps past you, carrying with it a whisper of cold dread that sends shiver down your spines.
Who decided that? If we're looking to get just stake into Beethoven knows, are you like in general trying to get through that door up here, ma'am?
Yeah.
And it's locked, as far as we know.
I don't know. I don't know if it's locked. I haven't been told anything.
There is a simple padlock on it that's rusted, like it's seen better days.
Yes.
If Tovern were...
Tovern won't assume, you know, there's a lot of strong, independent drow out here. So I won't assume. But if there's hesitation, Tovern would approach at the very least. He's at disposal. He's at
you can if you see her, you see that she looks disgusted at the lock.
Okay.
She can't break it.
Tovern approaches behind you, and the issue isn't whether he can break it. The question he kind of tries to portray it a little bit is, with your permission, you know, if you want him to do it, he's gonna do it.
Before we break the door open, why are we breaking into this terrifying-looking house here?
Do you wanna leave the gate and go back into that poisonous mist?
No, but you could knock like normal people. I don't know if you just go breaking into houses normally, but seems like maybe it wouldn't be the best idea.
I will look deadpan at him and raise my hand and knock.
There's nowhere to knock, but there is a little bell that works well enough.
Oh, then I'll ring the bell.
How long do you wait?
I wait about 5
Big
seconds
house.
before moving out of the way. Yeah.
You wait 5 minutes and
I wait 5 seconds.
oh, 5 seconds.
Yeah. And move out of the way, and I'm like, we waited.
So Tovin would wait 10 seconds unless something happens.
10 seconds go by and not a rustle inside.
Tovin goes into his pocket, pulls out a silver coin, places it on the banister, and then cuts the lock in half.
No attack roll needed. Simple enough. Your axe is very ornately made, and that is a very rusty padlock. It cuts through it very easily, and with a small kind of like clink, it'll fall to the ground, and you would be able to cross that threshold. Allow me to move us to the next map.
Breaking and entering Malthamore, this is where you would take me now.
You didn't have to follow me.
Kaito, after you said that, Kaito is just kind of looking at you. Yeah, like you can't read his face because he's wearing the mask, but he's just looking at you.
Here, let me kind of move you guys a little bit like that. I'm going to go ahead and unlock these here so you guys can cross as well. All right. Are you guys able to see this new map?
I
Yes.
can see the small
I
area.
can see doors closed. Yeah.
Yes.
I will open them. First, they're double doors, right?
Yeah.
They are double doors.
So with the axe, I'd push the first door open, and then I would step in about halfway there.
I'll probably follow behind this giant man.
Brammer
Yeah.
would also follow in, but he would also be kind of looking at the house as well and just kind of seeing if it looks like it's been used or if it's like really dusty everywhere.
Fair point. It. Da, da, da. Let me see. Does not look like it's been abandoned. It looks like it's in good condition to you.
Someone clearly lives here. Look, no dust to be seen.
What time of night is it? Is it nighttime?
It is.
like
It is. It is the dead of night. Yeah, as
Like the
you
dead of
enter.
night?
Mm-hmm.
Before he enters, Kaito kind of wants to look back and see, did the mist, when we came in, did it just stay at the gate entrance? It just kind of just formed right there and that was it?
Give me a perception check.
All right. 21.
You notice that the mist were beginning to seep through that threshold, and something tells you that had you not been, timely in this, they would have caught up to you.
Okay. And I'm going to, seeing that, and Kaito is kind of like, he's not really worried about it for himself, but for the others, he's going to just kind of close the doors behind us, so in case the mist decides to move in.
Xara's gonna
Yeah.
look back at you and go, "Why'd you close the door?"
The mist, I saw it coming past the gate, and I thought it might come in this way.
Hmm.
So I closed the doors to make sure.
Seems like maybe being inside was the better option. She's staring at
So dwarf.
Brambrick.
Excuse me for not wanting to break into a house. I'm sorry.
You're forgiven for now.
Tovrin has hand on handle, if there's a handle, and pushes door open if.
Before you do, the relics you each carry with you, they have been resonating this whole time. But as you've made your way into the home, you notice that suddenly they stop. Whether you make that known to any others here or not, whether you choose to reveal your relic as such or not is up to you, but you each individually notice that the items you carry stop resonating. They stop vibrating. The wolf tooth necklace, Kaito, it shortens back to its original length. Nixar, your feather stops glowing if you were to take a peek at your pack. Bramrick, Tovrin, your ember shard cools. It is no longer warm to the touch.
On that, I just panic. I open the door and I go straight in.
Well,
Like in a kind of like a.
Yeah.
Like, am I too slow? And I just boom.
Nixara won't take a peek, but I think I remember that mine was also kind of warm too. Before it flew away from me, so I think I'll just reach into my pack and feel it, and if it's not warm, she'll keep that to herself.
As you make your way inside, a wide hall runs the width of the house, with a black marble fireplace at one end and a sweeping red marble staircase at the other. Mounted on the wall above the fireplace is a longsword with a windmill cameo worked into the hilt. The wood-paneled walls are ornately sculpted with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs.
I want to inspect the longsword and see if it looks used or looks more ceremonial.
Give me an investigation check, if you will. Or... yeah, investigation.
14?
It looks functional, though, it looks like it's of great quality. Its intended use has been decorative, but it is functional as a longsword.
Does it look like it was ever used, or does it look like it's been up there unused?
It is polished and looks untarnished, so it does not look like it's seen battle.
This place is kind of creepy.
It is.
Oh, I thought it was just me.
Can I subtly cast detect magic?
Yeah.
Because I can do that for free.
Are you like muttering under your breath as
Yeah.
you're kind of... yeah.
Trying not to make it known.
Give me a stealth check, if you will, if you're trying to do
Okay.
it subtly.
Ooh.
That's a survival. You did a survival.
Yeah.
Oh, that's survival? Okay, hold on. Let's see what my +0 in Dex will get me. Oh, a 14? That's even better.
What are you guys' passive perceptions?
Mine's 16.
Well, you Notice.
You notice. Bramrick? Your passive perception is 14.
Yeah.
You catch a hint of some muttering from the elf. Tovrin,
Nope.
you do not. Kaito, you definitely notice that a spell is being cast right now, but you don't know the nature of it.
You probably
Bramrick,
see me muttering and doing subtle hand motions.
Yeah, I just I think I just like not even like stealthily. I just kind of like look at you whenever you do it and everything, and then I just look away whenever I like figured it out.
You cast your spell.
Yeah.
And as you do so, Nixara, you feel magic all around you. Abjuration, conjuration, illusion magic. As you finish the casting of your spell and you are bombarded by the feeling of magic all around you, the doors slam shut. All of the lights extinguish in this room. The sound of the outside completely vanishes, and it's eerily quiet. And then the lights slowly flicker on. Sorry, that was scary.
You got scared by your own
By
campaign
my own dog.
here.
The lights begin to slowly flicker back on, but not to the level they were at before. In this dim light, you see that bloody letters begin appearing along the southern wall, just above the marble staircase. They read as follows: "Beneath this dwelling lurks a beast, who hungers for a bloody feast. He sleeps until the midnight chime, then wakes to feed his dark design. If morsels seek to flee their doom, then bring toward his secret room a gift to soothe his savage mood. But mind the servants of his brood." You see, as the grandfather clock button right next to you strikes 6.
Part of me wants to throw the axe straight at it. But
Is
that's
this
not...
is this happening to everyone, or is this just me?
Well, you,
All of you.
Well,
All
she,
of you.
Okay.
well, she read it. Not all of it, right?
Well, if you choose to read the bloody letters, you would definitely see them atop the marble fireplace. Atop the marble staircase.
Oh yeah, she. But
Okay, yeah.
okay, that's fine.
So everyone can
You-
see this. It's not
you
just
all-
me.
Yeah.
I'm not going
It's
crazy.
not. You're not going. Yeah, you are. Well, if it's a delusion, you are all in the same delusion. But
Yeah.
you all see it.
Okay. It seems maybe detecting the magic in this house caused a lot of magic to go off. Can you type in whatever that riddle was in the chat so I can
Oh my
have it?
Yeah, absolutely. I will.
Thank you.
But real quick, just for context, that yes, I am paying attention. I just want to be clear.
Yeah, no
That
worries.
was a thing written. It wasn't. It was verbally brought out. Like we heard it.
It was written in blood.
It was written in blood for sure. I
Underneath
saw
the
that.
stairs.
Okay.
Underneath the
No problem.
marble stairs. Right
No
here.
problem. And it's
Yeah.
100%. Just want to be clear. A language Tobin understands. That's in.
What language is this?
It's
Yeah.
in common.
It's in common.
Okay.
That's what I just want to make sure. because
Imagine if it was an undercommon.
because then the bell the clock rings too. Then right.
As soon as, in case anyone's reading it aloud, but it's like, think the Chamber of Secrets has been opened. It's written in blood, but as you're reading the words, they're fading.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah,
Well,
so
Oh,
like,
like
as soon
when
as
you read the
as soon as you read-
One Ring.
Yeah, as you read one line, it disappears and another line appears. But
Yeah.
yeah,
The clock gongs or something at that like interval.
Yeah, this
as soon as the last line appears and fades, then you hear the chime of a grandfather clock, and it reverberates in this chamber, like
Cool.
loudly. And grandfather clocks are already loud, but this is loud. Like this is almost like inside your head loud.
Yeah. Tovrin, boom, kicks that door open. Boom.
Such an
Run.
immediate. The
Like-
clock
like-
rings.
like
you
every-
turn and
like-
shove that.
Yeah,
you
the
kick
gong
that door
hits.
open.
As soon as it goes ding, Tovrin like runs over, boom, kicks the door. If it does the like repeated thing that some of those clocks do, on the next ding, boom, kicks the door open. Like just runs just sees in that there's a chamber in here, and like with everything going on, without if anyone doesn't stop Tovrin just moves forward. Like Tovrin is not one to scare easily, but also doesn't like what he's right now considering like a threat, an invitation to danger. And now it's not just him in a situation like this. He doesn't know these people, but that doesn't matter to him. You know, there's potentially something nefarious here, and he's gonna kick any door down that he sees in his way to make sure there's not an issue. But instead of going down this one, just in case, he's gonna walk straight past Sir Dwarf. My apologies, Sir Dwarf. If you stand in the way, he will push you. Same thing with Mr. Cato. If you're in the way, is gonna just go right through and kick that door open too.
Next
And
time,
just, like-
just watch this and go. Is this entirely necessary?
And I'm looking at the door from like, is that your friend? Is he okay?
Y'all are grouped together now. That's just a thing.
Tovrin's just kicks every door down, in the hopes of one, nobody's immediately in a room behind them. They're gonna get jumped, and also see all threats coming. And he may not be a vocal person, but it's portrayed. He's ready to stab the first nefarious thing to just step out of here.
Bramrick will just kind of sigh and smoothly pull out his short sword and shield, and then he'll just be like, "Yeah, he's kind of seen my ass, so I guess we're friends now."
I look at Nixara, and I'm just like you can't see his face, but you just know he's like, what?
She has an incredulous look on her face, and she's like, "What?"
So, what's the plan in this creepy house?
Okay, well let's start by maybe kicking the door that leads to the front of the house open. How about we direct our attention to that one? She'll move back in hopes that Tovrin will kick that door down first. Next.
You say that visually, like I think it's a visual.
I say that, yeah.
Tovrin will not immediately think of it as like he's not gonna second guess you, but he like hesitates. He's still a bit like between like an animal is used to facing his things head on. He's like, he hesitates for a moment and then goes right, and like then he'll go over, doof, and then ooh, how dare you? Who decided this? And he'll come over to the other one and doof. Oh, and
That answers that question.
With them
Are you kicking the doors like you did the others, or
in general, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But if given license, after noticing the second one is locked, if that is correct, I will give it the good old fashioned barbarian chest kick.
Yeah. You do so, and you kick what feels like iron, like solid iron, and you feel it not budge. And these doors are wooden, So something ain't right here.
Hey, that's not good.
Well, that checks out.
The music, the creepy music.
There's
Bring it
got
back.
to be another way
Ma'am,
out here.
do you have a weapon like visually presented to your like on your person in general?
No.
Like, do you just look like you don't have anything?
I have no weapon on me at all. You see my hands.
Tovrin, sorry. Tovrin's going to drop and unwrap the pickaxe, and you don't have to pick it up.
He just drops it in front of me.
But he drops the pickaxe on the on the ground in front of you. Puts the shovel and keeps everything still on his back, but now he's got both, and he's still got the axe in hand, but he's very visibly dropped a pickaxe in front of you.
I appreciate it. Whatever this gesture is. I prefer not to touch a weapon. But I do appreciate it.
He's not paying attention.
Okay, he's just walking away. She's just staring at the pickaxe.
No, he hears it, not to be disrespectful. He hears it, but he doesn't. You have no weapon, dangerous situation. It'd be rude of him to not offer it if you don't need it. You know, he probably understands in this circumstance. He knows spellcasters, but
yeah,
he wouldn't leave, male or female. He sees one person without a weapon. He's like, can't see behind me all the time. But if you leave it there, that's fine. At some point before we leave this chamber, he'll pick it back up.
Yeah, she'll thank you and go, thank you for the offering, but I prefer not.
Does Kato have a weapon?
He has two
staff.
small staffs. They're like half quarterstaff. Each one's like half quarterstaff.
Okay.
He's fucking Nightwing.
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
two of them, both on his back.
Bremrick, don't move. But Bremrick, as you were kind of turning the corner there and into the room that seems like a dining room, before you passed the threshold of the door, you could have sworn that you heard the muffled sound of a lively dinner feast, including clinking glasses, quiet laughter, and distant conversation. But as you pass the threshold of the door, you enter into a wood-paneled dining room. The centerpiece is carved in mahogany. The centerpiece is a carved mahogany table surrounded by 8 high-backed chairs with sculpted armrests and cushioned seats. A crystal chandelier hangs above the table, which is set with resplendent silverware, and crystal glasses polished to a dazzling shine. Mounted above the marble fireplace is a mahogany frame painting of an alpine vale. Did you want to continue going into that room or no?
Yeah, I was gonna poke my head in there.
Okay. The wall paneling is carved with elegant images of deer among the trees. Red silk drapes cover the windows, and a tapestry hangs from an iron rod bolted to the southern wall. The table groans beneath the weight of a delicious-looking feast. Exquisite dishes lay on grand platters. Succulent roasted poultry glazed with a shimmering honey sauce. Perfectly grilled cuts of beef, still steaming lightly. A variety of cheeses and fresh fruits, and freshly baked breads giving off a comforting aroma.
We're just going into this room, huh? Alright.
There's got to be a way to get out of here somewhere. Might as
I
well
think
look.
I think my detect magic is like a concentration spell.
Yeah, for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
For 10 minutes. Do I still feel magic in here?
You feel conjuration magic in here.
Okay, I'm touching nothing.
Did you hear something in here? Like
It's probably all the magic from this house. I didn't touch anything.
I wedge the pickaxe she did not take between the door.
It's smart.
Oh, you close it?
No, I wedge the pickaxe
Oh,
that she didn't
Oh.
take, like in the door frame. So
Okay.
if the door closes behind us, it should stop it, and if it doesn't, I'll hear it.
Okay. Yeah.
And
You
I'll
do so.
keep up the rear.
Okay. You also similarly see a grand feast before you. Glistening poultry, pork, honey sauce, cuts of beef, sausage links, the whole shebang.
I'm not gonna touch any of it, but can I investigate the table?
Yeah.
I feel conjuration magic, so I feel like something isn't right here.
You inspect the table, and it is very finely carved mahogany. This table would cost probably several tens of gold.
Sorry, I meant like the contents of the table. I didn't mean like the
Oh.
actual
Oh,
table.
the contents of the table, right?
Yeah.
It's got fine dishes, fine china, fine everything. The food looks delicious. This is a grand feast, like a dinner party for very, very rich folk.
And Kaito, kind of just, he's looking at the table, almost kind of in awe, and he just looks over at Nixar. Do you people normally keep tables like that in houses?
Normally, nobility will have tables such as this with such fine feasts, but no, I don't believe it's normal unless there's some grand gesture.
Overin kicks the ever-living shit out of this door.
As you do so, it returns you. It would return you back to the main hall where you just were.
Okay. Is there like a concentration of where the conjuration magic is?
It is focused on the table itself, on the food items.
Okay, I hope nobody's hungry. I wouldn't touch any of the food.
Conjuration magic. The food has been conjured. You know there are spells out there in the world that can conjure food that is safe to eat.
I'm not testing it here where there's poisonous mist.
Fair enough.
And where there's blood written on the walls somewhere.
Yeah, maybe that was not quite the nicest introduction.
Yeah.
It's gonna definitely put you on your toes.
Nixara is, if anything, aware of how screwed they kind of are.
And Kaito will also be like, is that normal food that people eat too?
Rich people will eat that kind of food.
And then Kaito will just kind of like go back to looking at the table and then like walking away. What is nobility?
I assume if you're not used to the sound yet, I kick this door down too.
I think Kaito kind of like walks behind him as he does it. Goes, oh.
I'm gonna need a sound effect for kicking.
I promise you're gonna need a lot of that.
Yeah, I have a feeling I'm gonna need it.
You need a soundboard.
I do.
I kick the shit out of it, and I go straight into this one.
Tovren, you enter a tidy kitchen with dishware, cookware, and utensils neatly placed on shelves. A work table has a cutting board and rolling pin atop of it. A stone dome-shaped oven stands near the east wall, its bent iron stovepipe connecting to a hole in the ceiling. Behind the stove and to the left is a thin door. In the front right-hand corner of the room stands a small wooden door set into the wall.
You're referring to this one for sure.
The larger door, yes, and then there's a small door on the wall itself, right
that
over
one,
here.
Right? That's what I was figuring. Okay.
Yeah.
Tovrin doesn't fit in that.
No.
And the warmth is completely gone from the amber necklace. His concerns are different than anyone else's here. He would try to calm down though. I'm gonna just see if I'm just gonna see for myself if he has that in him. I think now he would find some way to reserve some of this aggression for later. Not that
Okay.
he's got, not that he's burning much of it, but I think he's trying to remain cordial and calm, and he'll approach the other door. Probably should say something to any of you in the group. No disrespect. But he's going to go over to that other door, and he's going to breathe in slowly before even trying to open it. He's not going to kick it open, though.
Do you push it?
Yes.
It opens.
Huh. Fancy that. Without a kick. Who knew?
You enter a pantry and find that one of the shelves contains a set of beautiful decorative plates painted with pictures of windmills. One of the plates appears to have been knocked off the shelf and lies in shattered pieces on the floor, leaving an empty spot in the row of plates. A few inches behind the empty spot on the shelf sits an antique copper pot, its lid slightly ajar. Peeking out from beneath the lid is the cork of what appears to be a bottle of wine. Do you open the pot?
I'm gonna look towards the dwarf, and I will motion the axe towards it.
Towards the pot?
Yeah.
He's poking it with a stick.
No, I'm not poking it. I'm
I'm
looking at the dwarf, and then I'm pointing at it with like go check. Like
Go check. Fetch.
Yeah. Out of the two of us, you seem bigger and better for the task. Why don't you check?
Nixara, are you investigating or looking around at all in this kitchen?
Yeah, I would like to. I'd like
You
to see if anything in here is more magical or conjuring.
You don't feel any strong magic like a presence in this room, but you inspect the cookware, and it strikes you as odd that there's a kitchen knife set, and the largest kitchen knife is missing.
Interesting.
Tovrin and Bremrick, you guys are in the pantry. Bremrick, you've approached.
No, he hasn't. I think he's leaving it to me.
Leaving it to you? Is that the body language you're getting? Is that what you're kind of giving off, Bremrick?
Is that what you're putting down, Sir Dwarf?
Sir Dwarf? Oh, they might be in the bathroom.
Oh, oops, I was muted. I'll kind of look at him.
I'll do it.
Maybe poke it with your axe instead of opening it with your hands. Does it look kind of like fragile, like you could push it over and it would just open?
It looks like if it's knocked off the shelf, it might shatter.
Maybe don't do that.
But it looks like wine, you said, right? Near the.
Oh, it's a copper pot. It wouldn't shatter. It would clank. But its lid is slightly ajar, and peeking from beneath the lid is the cork of what appears to be a wine bottle.
Right. I'll go over. I'm gonna hold the axe at the ready, and I'll open it.
You open the pot and find it does indeed contain a bottle of wine. a folded piece of delicate lace, a vial of brownish dried powder, and a bouquet of wilted sunflowers tied in a small scroll of parchment. The wine's label shows that it is from the Wizard of Wine's winery and provides the name of the wine, Champagne de l'Estampe.
How did you
Bramrick
pronounce
is
that?
like staring daggers at this wine, kind of uh, opening his mouth a little bit, kind of wetting his lips. You can tell he's kind of entranced with it. Maybe I will just take a look at what's come here, and he'll kind of walk over and grab it. And
So Rin will deny him passage and put it in his book bag, but stare at the dwarf the entire time.
he'll put his hand on his chest over where the dragon scale is, and he'll kind of nod and probably for the best. I'm not my best self when I have the drink.
I'm gonna make sure to take. I'm still staring at you. I'm gonna make sure to not just take the wine, but you said there's like a little card or thing that
There's a
lets
piece
of parchment.
There's a piece of a delicate lace.
Mhm.
Yes, a vial of brownish dried powder, a bouquet of wilted sunflowers, tied to which is a small scroll of parchment.
I'm gonna keep that all together, put it in the pouch, tie the bag, close it, put it over my back, and kind of tilt my head at the dwarf. It's clear, you know, like we can go now.
He kind of looks at you and chuckles. He's lived a long time, and he just kind of laughs it off and walks away.
Great. Taito, what are you up to right now? You're on the main hall?
Yeah. I'm just I'm over here. It's like I have a sight of Nixara, so like whenever I go in, it's like I can still kind of see if anything happens in there. But he's kind of turning around, looking in the great hall, kind of just like taking it all in, like looking around, and he's just like curiously looking around, like taking in everything.
You notice that the first door that Tovrin had kicked in led to a cloakroom. Just taking a quick peek inside, you notice that there are several black cloaks hanging from hooks on the walls, and a top hat sits on a high shelf.
And can I go through the cloaks, just like rifle through pockets?
Yeah. You find a few silver coins, 4 of them, and a piece of paper, an envelope. Do you grab it?
Yes.
It's an envelope which is addressed to Lady Lovina Wachter. I'll put the name here. Addressed to Lady Lovina Wachter. And inside it contains an invitation which reads, "You are cordially invited to join Mr. Gustav and Elizabeth Durst for a celebration of the 1-year anniversary of the Durst Mill. The Durst residence, Barovia Village, 6:00 p.m. 13 Neavar, year 348. Dinner and refreshments to be served." And I don't have the handout. I'm sorry, but it's a very nice letter and written neatly, and it's a very nice invitation, very ornate, very thick paper.
And as Kaito's reading it, he's just kind of like looking at it, like trying to. And then like as Nixara walks out, I was like, "Do you know anything about this?"
About what?
And he just kind of like holds the note he found up in front of you. Do you know anything about this?
She'll take the envelope and read through it with a raised brow. Go. I've never heard of a place called Barovia. So I'm going to assume not. Does that sound familiar to you all?
I don't think so.
Tolvin reads a lot in private, but I don't. Unless it was a rumor that brought him this close, I don't think he would know about Barovia. So
You do not recognize the name.
go over to that fireplace and look at that sword for a little bit.
You inspect the blade. It is finely made, and it's been well cared for. Does not look like it's been used in battle. It's decorative, however, functional. Like its intended use, it could be used in battle, is what you glean off of inspecting it.
My mind's telling me no.
But my body.
My character. My character's telling me no. Oh man, I would take the sword, but Tolvin wouldn't. No.
Nixara notices you looking at the sword. Does the sword feel like magic to me?
You get no magic coming from the sword. It's mundane.
Okay. Nixara will say before going to this room with Kaido, there's nothing special about that sword.
Kaito, just as you are kind of beginning to appear in the room and you hear Nixara say this, you catch a glimpse of something feral beyond. An amber eye that flashes in the darkness, a bestial muzzle curled into a snarl. Nice, Misha. I just hear my dog growling.
And Kaito will like if Nixara is like behind him, she'll see that he reaches for one of the staffs on his back, and then kind of like just puts his hand out for the just to be like stay there or stop, and he'll prepared he'll walk into the room.
You notice that after Tovern had kicked the door open, it had kind of swung back a little bit, so it hadn't been fully open. But as you open the door fully, it reveals a gray-furred wolf frozen into place. It's only a moment before you realize that it's not moving, and another before you realize that it's not alone. This oak-paneled room looks like it's a hunter's den. Mounted above the fireplace is a stag's head, and positioned around the outskirts of the room are two additional stuffed wolves, a large gray wolf and a smaller brown wolf. Two padded chairs draped in animal furs face a hearth with an oak table between them supporting an assortment of objects. A chandelier hangs above a cloth-covered table surrounded by four chairs, and two cabinets stand against the walls. A pair of small toys seem to have been forgotten beneath one of the chairs.
And Kaito, like he'll notice the animals that aren't moving. He'll kind of jab at the one next to him with his staff, and then he'll just kind of like relax a bit, still having the staff in his hand, but he'll put his hand down that was signaling to like Nixara to not to like stop, and he'll put his hand down and start walking in more.
Okay.
Nixara will follow.
And he'll go for that toy that you said was under the table.
And just really quick above table, Mada, I'm thinking of taking our first break in about 10 minutes, so I just want to kind of give you that heads up. Yeah, so we'll continue for another 10 minutes. We'll take a break for 10, okay?
Okay.
On the start of the hour.
That's perfect. I have to pee.
Kaito, you said that you inspect the toys?
Yeah.
The discarded toys are small, plush gray wolves whose threadbare coats show evidence of heavy mending and patchwork. Clumsy stitchwork on their stomach reads Rose and Thorn.
Curious. And he'll kind of just he'll keep them, kind of like I mean, everyone see that he probably is taking them, but he's like staring at it and everything, and just being like, "What? A smaller wolf?" And he's just kind of like walking around staring at it.
Okay. Nixara, you are by the windows, and all you can see beyond is mist. Heavy, heavy mist.
That's not great. Okay, I guess we're not leaving the house, so we might as well keep exploring. Is there any magic in this room that I feel?
Illusion.
No. Can I see where it's centered, or is it just the entire room?
There is illusion magic, very light, all along the stuffed wolves.
She'll poke this wolf that's in front of her.
She'll poke that wolf.
Yeah.
It almost topples over, but you don't poke it quite hard enough. It doesn't respond.
Okay.
Bramrick, Tovrin, what are you guys thinking or doing as you enter this room?
I'm coming over to this like tea set over here.
One of the cabinets?
Yeah, inspecting the cabinet.
Let me see. So that cabinet contains the east cabinet contains 5 silvered crossbow bolts mixed in with the another 60 bolts. Oh no, I'm sorry, the north cabinet contains a mounted piece of a child's needlework that depicts a boy and a girl holding the hands of a young woman, alongside clumsily stitched words that read, "For Miss Clara," with a K. The young woman's face has been slashed and cut out.
Nice.
Miss Clara. She doesn't seem very popular.
That she does not. Tovrin, if you were to inspect the other cabinet, you would find 5 silvered crossbow bolts mixed in with another 60 regular crossbow bolts.
Taking everything in me to not be me.
You could also just alert them that you found them if you don't want to take them yourself.
No, it's more of I so want to just cut the head off of one of these freaking rolls, man. But that's not what I would do. Tovrin would use sort of like the most delicate of gestures to reveal them. like seeing them for himself. Noticing them being silvered, Tovrin does read a lot, and and just out of what he's faced already in his life and his knowledge of things supernatural and of gods and creatures beyond, he's faced things. He's gonna knock on the cabinet with like 2 to 3 knocks with the axe, and if Kato sort of turns, he'll point his head, like shrug to the cabinet.
And Kaito probably like he heard the knocks and everything, and he'll just kind of like after staring at the toy, he's just kind of like snapping out of it, and then turns around and looks, and I was just like, "You want me to open the cabinet?"
No, I've opened it a little bit, so you can see inside at least the silver bolts and the additional bolts kind of mixed in them.
Okay.
Tovrin's he's not beyond using them, but he's what he's seen here, how you guys have portrayed yourselves.
Yeah, he'll Kaito he'll look at him, and then look up at Tovrin, and then look back at the bolts, and then take the bolts, and then he'll just be like, thank you. And he's just kind of looking at him like, what am I supposed to do with these?
When you're 90% done, Tovrin's gonna like hand up, like to make you pause for a second. He's gonna take one of the silver bolts, and he's gonna put it in his right pocket.
Okay.
Upon further inspection, Kaito, you see that there's another part to the cabinet that does have a lock along it. This lock is also a padlock, but this one is not rusted like the one outside.
Can I see the lock. There's no key anywhere in this cabinet.
Give me an investigation check.
9.
You look about, but you see no key.
Okay. I'm just going to look up at Tovrin, and then kind of think to myself, do we want to destroy a cabinet? After watching him destroy the lock on the front, front, and then he'll just be like, he'll reach into his bag and pull out some thieves' tools, and he'll try to pick it.
Give me a you can either use the thieves' tools themselves as the check or sleight of hand.
I think it's the same for right now, at least for me. So I'm just gonna use sleight of hand. 12.
The DC is not going to be quite good enough here. Your tools seem to you hear some clicks that like seem to you like it's a good sign, but it is giving you trouble, and while you kind of mess with it for a minute or two, it's not giving way. It seems like it's beyond you.
Kaito, he takes he takes his tools, puts them in the bag, looks up at Tovrin, and just points at the padlock. Since he seems to be pointing at things, Kaito just is kind of like thinking this is how he communicates. So yeah. He's just going to point at the padlock.
He'll reel slowly his arm back, but as you see him like reel, it's very casual. The arm back, it's gonna be a big swing, even with one hand. So he's probably want to give it an extra step back.
And Kaito's just looking. He's not even gonna step back. It's like he's just not even really that worried. He's just looking. Like he's seen you kick in doors, but he's just he's not really scared. So
Sarah will look at what is happening and go, "Whoa, is that entirely necessary? Why are we destroying things? What's happening?"
and then Kaito is just his hands out pointing at the padlock and looks at Nixara.
And boom. And just fucking, and like at the apex of the arch I could possibly go, as casually as it may look, it's just a one-arm, boom, like a fucking chop.
The padlock falls to the ground.
I'm gonna just say the axe is probably also like stuck in there. It's a big meaty swing.
Yeah, definitely. You did some damage to the cabinet as well.
And then I'll be done. I won't even say anything. I won't. It's open. 'Tis open, you know.
What was that worth? Why did you do that?
Inside this cabinet are a crossbow set. A hand crossbow, followed by a light crossbow, followed by a heavy crossbow. All finely made. All depicting little windmill insignias.
Tolrin's gonna just act like he knew that the whole time. and then stoically stand.
And then Kaito is just staring at Nixara while still pointing at the padlock. And then, like, whenever the crossbows come out, he's still staring at her and just points at all the crossbows. After she asks, "Why are we doing that?"
When she looks away, we just like nonchalant, like high five, like.
She's just like pitching the bridge of her nose, and her eyes are closed, and she's like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, it's just. Hey, I put the GIF in the Discord, okay? I saw that too.
Do any of you use crossbow bolts? Or crossbows?
What's a crossbow?
Is it a light crossbow or a heavy crossbow?
3 different ones: hand, light, and heavy.
Yeah.
Oh. I could use one. I don't want it though. Don't give it to me.
I could use it. I just don't want it.
I don't want it.
I want to insight check these wolves.
Just do it.
They're eyeballing me.
Go for it. 16. You took your eyes off of them for a moment as you were opening this cabinet, the padlock. You notice that the wolf next to you, it looks like it's looking a different direction than it was before.
I walk. You said the one next to me, though, right?
The one right next to you, yeah. It seemed to have been looking in one direction, and now as you kind of like regard it and inspect it once more, it's looking in a different direction.
Cool. Kaito, have you grabbed any of the crossbows or anything like that?
Not yet. I was probably going to like reach for them and then just turn to everyone and just be like, "Anybody use these?"
I would have tried to have taken your space if you had moved a little forward to the cabinet.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, because I would have.
As you're grabbing them, and then in this position where I'm not looking at it, I would look at the other wolves first, and then immediately windmill over and swing down at the head of this first wolf, the stuffed whatever it is.
Yeah. It's a taxidermied wolf, and as you kind of cleave your axe downward, it's like you're cutting through paper. The head falls to the ground in a thud.
What was the point of that?
I'll go over to the other one, and I'll put my axe right at its head, like a threat.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? Can I make another insight check?
Yeah. This wolf has not moved as far as you can tell.
I
and
decapitate
has-
it too.
Okay. Just to be safe.
I'm gonna
Just-
move away.
Mo-
I'm gonna leave the room. I don't understand what the hell's happening here. You got a vendetta against wolves, whatever.
Kaito picks up the crossbows and he turns to him as he's chopping off heads of wolves, and he's just like, "It must be normal." And then just, anyone use these?
Sarah will just side eye you as she walks out. I don't understand these.
Don't forget to take a crossbow.
Everybody gets one. Just
Don't
kidding.
want one.
You don't want a crossbow?
No.
Okay.
I'll take a hand crossbow.
And I will give him some bolts too.
Okay.
It's just something I have to keep
Telvin
track of.
puts his hand
How
in his left pocket to pull out one of the few silver he has left, but then he'll take his hand out without pulling the silver out, and he's gonna go for one more swing on the last wolf.
He's doing a fake out.
Yeah. Yeah. And just like the other wolves, you cleave its head clean off, and this time with the might of your strength, the head thuds, the body also kind of tips over, and with a thud just falls to the ground.
Put a silver on the table.
As you kind of turn to that last wolf whose head you cleaved, you could swear that its eyes closed. But as you kind of like blink and you miss it, its eyes were normal.
I'll leave the silver on the table and remember I'm not a dungeon master and walk out the room.
Don't understand.
Does Kaito and Bramrick follow?
Yeah.
Bramrick just kind of looks around the room and like, well, that happened.
As you all exit that room, you hear the clock strike 7.
I'd like to go investigate this clock.
I kicked the door open to the
I kick the clock open.
There's just a portal to another world inside of it.
And I think it's here that we will take our first break. I have to feed my dogs. They're
good.
crying. They're hungry. So
It's good.
we will be back in, let's say, 13-ish minutes.
Sure.
Such random numbers.
I'm saving mine for episode 79. I'm waiting for enough time for him to forget I have it.
You're gonna have it. It's gonna be a coup de grace.
Oh yeah, you are not.
It's gonna be like during the battle with the werewolf lord or something.
Yeah.
You're gonna pull that out and just stab him with it.
Scene from Blade.
I'm gonna forget you have that.
You
Yeah,
are.
I know. I'm
I'm
definitely gonna forget.
Oh yeah. You can't kill me. You have nothing. Who decided that? Sorry.
So,
Just real quick.
mhm.
Josh, which one did you take? The hand crossbow or the light crossbow?
The hand crossbow.
Okay, so we have a heavy still. If anyone
you took
needs
the
it.
light.
The hand.
He took the hand. I took the light.
Okay, so there's still a heavy crossbow in case anyone wants it.
Yes.
Can hold it. Don't think Tobrin would take it. If you just want to somebody wants to just to Tobrin will carry it.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to take it. You can leave it at where it's
I want to take it. Tobrin would.
at.
Somebody
They're
help
cursed.
me.
They're cursed. No,
I'm
kidding.
going 100% this run. Somebody help me.
You all exit the
Yes.
hunter's den, and as you all exit, you hear the grandfather clock chime once more. This time striking 7.
I said I wanted to investigate this clock.
Yeah.
You would investigate this clock. Are you maintaining your detect magic throughout as you enter each room? Yeah. Okay.
And you know what? To make sure that I'm just gonna say it now. I'm gonna recast it whenever it ends.
Yeah.
Every single
And
time.
homebrew that I just your detect magic ritual, instead of it being a 10-minute ritual, we'll say it takes you anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes.
Oh, I don't need a ritual.
You're not using rituals. Oh.
No, I'm just casting it over and over again.
Oh, okay. That makes it even better. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you maintain concentration on this spell. You continue to cast it as it ends its duration. This grandfather clock is magical. However, it's a mix of schools, and that you can't really ascertain. You just understand that it's a mix.
Can I open it?
The glass panel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
I'll do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna push Bramrick out of the way and move here and open this.
You open the case, and I don't exactly know all the names to the parts of the clock, but you see the pendulum, I guess, that's swinging.
Okay. Is the pendulum magical?
Yes, the entire clock is.
The entire clock is. Can I take the pendulum out?
You may certainly try.
Okay, I'll do that. If it's anything like my grandfather clock, that should be entirely easy.
It would be. However, it does not give perch. Like you can hold it, but you cannot hold it in place. It continues to swing, and you are not able to remove it.
Okay. I will let go of it and probably say, this clock seems important. It's certainly got a lot of magic on it. And then I'll say, didn't that riddle or something say something about when it turns midnight?
And the beast comes to feed.
We might want to finish our perusing of this house before then.
All right, well, seems like we must go upstairs.
I'm going first.
What are the marching orders here? Who's first?
I'll be last.
Elrin would like to go first.
And then it'd be Kaito.
Ah.
Well, we lost Tovrin.
Oh
Alright,
no,
everyone,
he
let's
died.
Oh no.
Who decided?
No, Kaito died. Who decided that?
This is good.
Sure, all my doors here are closed because I left one open.
I didn't look. I promise.
Unlit oil lamps are mounted on the walls of this elegant hall. Hanging above the mantelpiece is sorry. It's a little different now, but above the mantelpiece here is portrait. a portrait of the Durst family. In the portrait, you see a young boy is holding a doll wearing a yellow lace dress. And there's a plaque beneath it, but you can't quite make it out yet. Let's see. Standing suits of armor flank wooden doors in the east and west walls. Each suit of armor clutches a spear and has a visored helm shaped like a wolf's head. The doors between them are carved with images of dancing youths. The red marble staircase continues its upward spiral to a third floor, and a cold draft is whispering down from above.
The boulder is gonna.
I was like, well, this place doesn't look creepy at all.
Overin will put the blade of the axe on the door next to him and see if it pushes open.
It does not push open, but there is a door handle.
So Overin will. No, he'll nudge his head to Kato to maybe keep an eye on the door, but then Tovrin will take the center of the room and just kind of like establish if
Dominance.
any danger would establish dominance. But there's like 4 doors here, and it would probably be better if he just made sure he didn't block the staircase and he was at a position where he could hit at all doors if needed.
If that's the case, Kaito will try to open this door.
Yeah. It opens easily enough.
And then he'll go in.
This undecorated bedroom contains a pair of beds with straw-stuffed mattresses. At the foot of each bed is a closed-foot locker. A door to the left appears to lead to a closet. In the right-hand corner stands a small wooden door. A metal button set into the wall beside it. A basket of unwashed laundry appears to have been left beside it.
I come over and check the locker.
Inside the locker, let's see. It's empty.
Biggest. Check the other.
Also empty.
I'm gonna push the button.
You hear a small ring, and then a mechanism begins to kind of like, it's like a pulley, and the elevator appears. It's like a little small elevator. You might not understand its purpose, but Bramrick, you understand it to be a dumbwaiter, and it's for the purpose of its purpose is for like laundry or for such items that can kind of fit in that narrow space.
You put your knickers in the basket and you put it down the shaft and someone cleans it for you. That's about it.
You say all this in left.
Welcome
Yeah,
back.
you say all this, and Kaito is just staring at you,
I must be.
and then just walks away. He did not understand anything you just said.
That makes sense.
Do you investigate anything else in there, Bramrick?
I will check. You said this is a desk?
The desk, and there was like there's nothing really upon it. It's pretty bare. There's like a laundry basket with what seems to be like dirty, maybe laundry or clean. You can't really tell. Doesn't smell.
I checked the closet.
Okay. You find tidy servants' uniforms hanging on hooks.
Hmm. Okay. Close the watch out.
All right. Nixara, what are you up to here?
I would like to look at this portrait here.
Brilliant. You take a closer look at the portrait, and let's see here. It reads, there's a plaque. It reads Mr. Gustav and Miss Elizabeth Durst with their 2 children, Rosvalda and Thornbolt. Strikes you a little odd that only 2 children would be named, as there is what appears to be a babe being held by the man.
Yeah, it is strange. Okay.
And as you look at the portrait a bit more closely, you notice that the expression on the wife's face, Elizabeth, she's not too keen. She looks a bit annoyed.
Interesting. Is there any magic in this room, either?
In this hallway, there is no magic. Tovrin, what are you up to?
Tovrin is just trying to make sure he's prepared as possible. He's not a mage, he's not a wizard, he's aware something's nefarious, but he himself isn't. He thinks the most important thing he could do is be ready to just fight whatever is potentially around one of these doors.
Okay.
As much as I'd
Do
love
you-
to kick them all down.
I'd appreciate it if you did not.
Yeah. He's come
Do
down.
you
Kick down this door. No, I'm kidding.
do you approach any door?
I don't. I'm interested, but I'm kind of also just... I'm trying to remain alert and perceptive while everyone is touching things to see if the wharf comes back, if I hear a creak, if the cold wind from the 3rd floor gives me any idea. So I'm just trying to be observant.
Okay. You're alert. Perfect. Kaito?
Yeah, I'll be opening this door right here.
Okay. And do you enter?
I enter the room.
If that's what I think it is, Nixara would quickly follow in after.
Red velvet drapes cover the windows of this room. An exquisite mahogany desk and a matching high-back chair face the entrance, and the fireplace above, which hangs a framed picture of a windmill, perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in corners of the room are 2 overstuffed chairs. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the south wall. A rolling wooden ladder allows one to more easily reach the high shelves.
And I'm gonna go in a little more, looking around, and he's kind of like putting his hand like across like the scroll shelves, like kind of just like trying to feel what they are, and he'll just like pull one out at random.
So those, I see that how they can look like scrolls, but
Oh, yeah.
they're all books. They're
Oh,
all
okay, they're books. Well, no, he'll pull out one of the books then and just like thumb through it
okay.
just randomly.
You see that this seems to be a book on philosophy. As far as you can tell, some of the concepts don't make much sense. Really, it's quite a boring read.
Do I kill magic? there any magic books?
Any magic books? No,
No?
actually.
Okay. I'll just pull random books too and start reading through them, flipping through them.
Okay. Tovrin?
Want cake door?
You remain. If you remain in the hallway, I can come back to you.
No. Tovrin would back up slowly, keeping his eye on, knowing everyone's in here, so he's not like walking in straight forward. His back's actually towards the door that he's walking in backwards, and he'll wander in, and then he'll here and there look over his shoulder. I think at some point it's when he feels some halfway between safe and curious when he sees all the books that he'll, for the first time, and this may not be the smartest, this may not be something he'd normally do, but he'd actually close his door, kind of putting them in there, just so he can actually take in some of the books. It's a big secret of his that he reads a lot. So after he would close the door, he'd kind of then he'd start looking through them, like the spines and names, and see if there's anything that would pull to him.
What kind of books is Tovrin interested in?
How to Kill Strahd 101. How to
That's
kill.
That's the first book you find.
How to kill. How to fight werewolves with your bare hands.
How to decapitate stuffed wolves.
Oh yeah, exactly. Our taxidermy. Anyway, Tovrin is very interested in a few categories, but the big ones are anything that has to do with like where gods might be. So if there's anything that looks religious, that has to do with temples or deities, he'd look at it. But also he's big into reading fantasy, like stories, like things that might either be historical fantasy or just like leisure fantasy, like actual depictions of fantasy written by bards or stuff like that. So
yeah, absolutely. Give me a quick investigation check.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yo, boy.
Wow.
You find 3 books. As you read their titles, they seem like they may be interesting reads. They might be exaggerations of bards, but might still be a good time killer. You can pocket them if you'd like.
Will like one hand pick one up, put it in, like try to figure out where to put the axe for a second, and lay it against the scroll wall, and he will 100% put those 3 books in his pack before quickly putting the pack over his shoulder and grabbing the axe again.
Wonderful. Nixara, are there any books that might interest you?
I would also like to see if there's any books on religion or anything like that, but also any like scientific books. Like, it'd be cool if there was one that said the difference between a kraken and a sea squid. It's super specific, but you don't have to give me that something so specific.
Give me an investigation check as well.
Okay.
I
rolled the same. 19.
You find a book on occult rituals.
I'll start flipping through that.
Okay.
Real quick.
As
What
you
kind
are...
of occult rituals is this?
This seems like very macabre rituals. Human sacrifice, elongating life, like Fountain of Youth, yada yada, drinking the blood of innocent, like, babes and such.
Oh, dark magic. Hate it. Gross.
It seems like edgelord babble to you. Like, you read it and you kind of understand, like, these aren't real. This is
Okay. Ugh.
This is someone
Make
LARPing.
believe magic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Pretend magic.
She'll put it back on the shelf and should be like, ugh. Obviously, whoever the Dursts were, they were interested in trashy novels and fantasy magic.
I'm gonna get back to you because that was actually a really good check, and I have something more for you. So I'll, if you want to like keep your token there,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Bramrick right now. As Bramrick, you approach the desk. You see that there's a handwritten note that sits on top of it.
I read it.
It reads, "Dear Mr. and Mrs. Durst, in light of my current condition, I respectfully ask you for leave. I ask for your leave for a brief period of time from my responsibilities. While my devotion to your children makes this decision difficult, I have taken it upon myself to find a solution that, I hope, will serve your household well. A good acquaintance of mine is experienced in the care of children, and I believe that she could assume my role during my temporary leave without difficulty. I realize that my request is not without its complications. However, my years serving your family have shown me the depth of your understanding and compassion. I truly feel that I have become a part of this family, and I look forward to bringing another member of that family into this world. Yours sincerely, Clara."
Clara was the one that had her face slashed out in the
Needlework, yeah.
Well, I'm starting to see why they might have slashed out her face. I look over the desk. Is there anything else on it?
The top drawer of the desk contains a number of receipts for candles, daggers, and incense. If you do you inspect it further?
Yeah, why not?
You find a small key in one of the drawers.
And
A
it's
little
the key to
iron
that
key.
lock.
Maybe.
So I take it, and then I kind of do a glance around the desk or around the room just to see if I see anything that looks locked. Like, is there a
Not
little
that you,
compartment at the desk? Anything like that?
not that you can tell.
I'll put the key in my pocket, kind of hold on to it in case I find something.
Nixara, with that 20 investigation check, I know it wasn't critical, but it was a dirty 20. You notice candlelight emanating from the floor beneath this row of books. The light's not coming from behind you, it's coming from what seems to be behind that wall of books.
Is like the bookshelf dusty at all?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Is there a specific like book that's not dusty?
Yes.
I pull that book out. I'm gonna use my context clues here.
As you do so, you hear kind of like a latch, like like something unlatches, and you feel like you can move this row of books out of the way.
Push the row of books out of the way. Bam.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
I just watched that.
It's the second Avatar quote we had this session. All right.
That's funny.
Nixara, This small, hidden room is packed with bookshelves, groaning with old and ominous-looking leather-bound tomes. A heavy wooden chest with clawed iron feet stands against the south wall, its lid half closed. Sticking out of the chest, its ribs and head caught beneath the lid, is a skeleton in leather armor.
Can somebody come up in this chest for me?
Tovrin will look at Kato before he moves forward in case he wants to be the one.
I
Be a
trust nothing.
idea.
Kaito is just like, he's looking at his book, looks up at Tovrin, and then just, I didn't like this book anyway.
Tovrin, the boulder will gladly.
And he'll go up here and he'll just walk in and
Do be
take a look
careful.
at
I would be wary of this place a little bit. So
he'll see the skeleton with the leather armor, and I'm just looking back. I'm like, is it old? Like it's really old leather armor?
Yes, it looks old, it looks tattered and torn. It's rotted as well. It would not be suitable armor to wear out and about.
Yeah. And so Kaito just kind of moves the skeleton out of the way if it was in the way of the chest, and kind of just see if he can, because Bremrick didn't say anything about getting a key or anything, so he's just kind of work his magic on the chest, see if he can.
I don't think it's locked. I think it's like propped open by the skeleton.
Oh, it's propped open.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't want to touch a dead thing.
Oh. I will touch the dead thing.
Okay.
Yeah, as you kind of go to touch it, you open it, and you notice that inside the chest, in the skeleton's other hand, the one that's not out of the chest, you see that there's a letter.
And Kaito takes the letter, and he looks at Nixara and he's like, "Do you want to read this?"
Sure. I'll take the letter from you if you offer it.
Yeah, he's offering her the letter. He's not understanding anything that's going on in any of these letters, so he's just handing it off to somebody.
She'll read it and then say something aloud after she reads it.
It reads, and so you're not reading it aloud, correct? It's to yourself?
To myself first, and then I'll decide if I'll read it aloud.
Okay. It reads, "My most pathetic servant, I am not a messiah sent to you by the dark powers of this land. I have not come to lead you on a path to immortality. However many souls you have bled on your hidden altar, however many visitors you have tortured in your dungeon, know that you are not the one who brought me to this beautiful land. You are but a worm writhing in my earth. You say that you are cursed, your fortune spent. Your husband took solace in the bosom of another woman, sired a bastard son, and drove you to abandon love for madness. Cursed by darkness, of that I have no doubt. Save you from your wretchedness? I think not. I much prefer you as you are. Your dread lord and master, Strahd von Zarovich."
Whoa.
Before she even says it out loud, the silence that's just probably palpable as she's reading this, Tovrin will look down at the dwarf and just nod.
She's not reading it aloud.
No, I know.
Oh.
I'm just
He's,
the silence.
He's saying because it's so
Oh,
silent.
silent.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because it's
yeah.
so silent here, Tovrin will give just the dwarf the only bit of acknowledgement that he's on his side. Just in case it was ever in question, he just nods.
He kind of looks up and he goes, "Huh."
Nixara won't read it aloud, but she will say, this Strahd von... What was his name? Strahd von Brickton or something like that?
Strahd von Sarovich.
This Strahd von Sarovich has a very scathing rapport with Mrs. Dirge. It seems she asked him for help from her curse when her husband cheated on her. And it appears that Babe in the picture is, in fact, his bastard son. Oh, and perhaps there's some human sacrifice happening.
Just a little bit of that.
you did say
Just
something
off-mention.
about curse, right?
Yeah, there's a curse. There's also an altar somewhere here too. Human sacrifice. She's apparently devoted a lot of blood to whoever this Strahd fellow is.
And Kaito's just like, oh, more about curses, and then goes back to the chest.
I will also step in and start looking at the books.
Tovrin's gonna look out the window and see if there's anything watching or in view from the windows or from here.
Tovrin, as you peer beyond, you see that the mists are on the lower ground level, but they seem to be rising ever more. Ever higher, I should say.
Am I getting like a Fortnite vibe that I need to get? Like, and stay in the ring?
As far as you can tell, the mists cannot penetrate the home.
Okay.
But
what I'm
they're
thinking.
a looming danger
Right.
outside.
Did the dwarf leave the original letter on the table there, or did he take it?
I would have left it, I think.
Okay, Tovrin will read it now for himself, just in general.
Sure. Would you like me to read it again?
No, I think he's got the gist of it, but I think, like, character-wise, I think he's been uninterested, or like whatever this is wasn't as interest, but as no danger has revealed itself, he's kind of like,
No danger? What are you talking about? Those wolves could have killed us.
Not anymore, they can't.
That we know of. Undead wolves.
Yeah, dead wolves.
Tovrin is Tovrin was not conflicted about. But yeah, I just wanted to, just for me, and just so I know that Tovrin has definitely read this, at least for himself.
Yeah. He has.
I'm gonna pass the letter that I have to Brammer behind me.
Okay.
And I'm checking the chest
I'm checking
because
the
I
bookcase.
got the letter from the hand, so I'm checking the chest.
As you continue checking the chest, Kaito will find 3 blank books with black leather covers, worth about 25 gold pieces each. You will find the deed to the house, a signed will, and that is it. Nixara, as you are perusing the books in this little chamber, you find no books of interest, but you do find 3 spell scrolls tucked away.
I will pick those up and roll them open to see what they are. If I recognize the
One of them is a bless spell.
Okay.
One of them is a protection from poison. And the last scroll is the scroll of spiritual weapon.
Okay.
I lift this table, not not to knock it over, but with one hand, like I'm opening a lid to a cooler to see if there's the right amount of soda to beer ratio. I'm lifting it up. I'm looking under this table for anything out of
It's
the
like
ordinary.
somebody trying to vacuum underneath a couch.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially you just find little pieces of like there's dust, there's the indentations of the heavy desk upon the rug, little crumbled pieces of like paper and such, but it seems to like not be of anything like of use, really. It's
Okay.
a little trash.
I released the table.
I was gonna say, as Kaito gets all this stuff, he kind of just hands Nixara the book, the deed, and the will, and just like, I don't need any of this.
Okay, I'll take those and.
Yeah, it's three books worth 25 gold each.
But they're blank, right?
Yeah, they're blank books.
Yeah. Can I read the will?
Mm-hmm. It's pretty straightforward. It's a lot of legalese. Not I say straightforward, but it's a lot of legalese, but it's it's the property rights to this manor.
Okay.
Signed to the Dursts.
Okay. What about the will? What does the will say?
The will, Rose and Rosevalda and Thornbolt
Thorn.
shall inherit yada yada yada. Like their non-bastard children would inherit the home and any boons and such, the land.
Okay. She'll pocket everything, and including the scrolls, after showing them to. I'm gonna keep forgetting your name. Bramrick. Yeah. To see if he's interested in any of those before pocketing them.
One's a scroll of bless. Is that right?
Yeah. One is a scroll of bless.
I would take that one.
Okay.
The scroll of bless, a scroll of cure poison, and a scroll of
protection from poison.
Sorry, protection from poison. Yeah, and spiritual weapon.
Yeah. Okay. You can take the bless, and I'll take the rest. They're in my bag.
All right. Is there anything else that you do in this library or this study?
No.
I'm good.
So Dwarf has the letter from Strahd, right?
Yes.
Tovrin would, if done reading, would like to have it to read himself.
Bramrick, do you pass the letter along to Tovrin?
Wait, I have the letter? I thought.
I gave you the letter.
Yeah,
I
gave you the
must
letter.
have missed that.
As you realize you have the letter.
As I realized I have the
Tovrin's
letter.
hand is out.
I will hand it over.
And
seeing how interested Tovrin is in the letters and all the writing, she'll also Nixara will also pass over the will and the deed.
Okay.
So
Turns out Tovrin's a
over
lawyer. He understands everything that has to do with the deed.
Nixara's learning about these new people around her, right?
Tovrin just wants to know: is the deed does the deed have a name on it?
Yes, it has a name on it.
Yeah, it's the to the Dursts, basically. It's the ownership is for the Dursts
family. Okay, cool. That's all. I will begin reading a little bit of the Strahd letter. See, everyone's ready to move on. I won't finish it. I'll tuck it with everything. But I'll wrap all of this up, by the way, so it's not loose in my pack. Put it in the book bag, and I'll walk at a heightened pace to Pata. And I'll point my axe at this and look back at everybody.
Open it perhaps gently and not with a kick. Or with an axe.
Before you do so, Tovrin, as you approach this door, you can hear the faint sound of a harpsichord playing from beyond the doors.
Kick door. We'll put hand on handle. Slowly open.
Okay.
I think it's a double door.
You peer into an elegantly appointed hall, the windows of which are covered by gossamer drapes. A brass-plated chandelier hangs from the ceiling, and upholstered chairs line the walls. Several stained glass wall hangings depict beautiful men, women, and children singing and playing instruments. A harpsichord with a bench rests in the northwest corner. Near the fireplace is a large standing harp. Alabaster figurines of well-dressed dancers adorn the mantelpiece.
Is the music persisting? Like as we move in?
It is not.
Okay. I only heard it pre-opening the door.
Yes.
It's like most things so far. Once we moved in, it's kind of disappeared.
And only you heard it.
Oh, damn it! Damn me for being mute. 2 words sounds like music. Ghost.
You're mute? Who decided that?
Who decided that?
That's what I've been waiting for, by the way, this whole time. Like, and the giant mute one. Who decided that? No, I'm going to definitively go to the harp. And I'm going to strum it.
Okay.
Thick fingers, nothing trying to be musical. I'm just being rough with whatever I'm trying to investigate at this point. And that's just strumming every chord right now with thick, burly fingers.
Do you have proficiency with any musical instruments?
Absolutely not.
As you go to do so, one of the chords, you hear a pop, and one of the strings is damaged.
One, 2, 3, 4. I've got 1 silver left. I put it on top of the harp.
Okay.
Don't spend all of your money in this house.
Yes, this place is robbing me slowly. That's the big
Take your money
downfall.
back. It sounds like these people may be like human sacrificing people. Maybe don't leave them money.
now you're bankrolling it.
Yeah.
Kaito will kind of like after watching him do that and everything, he's gonna like look down at Brimrick, and he's just going to be like, "Is what he's doing normal?"
No, it's not.
And then he'll just look back at him and go, "Curious," and then he'll just walk.
Brimrick, what are you up to? It seems like you're by the harpsichord.
Was it a harpsichord? I thought it was a
I
piano.
thought it was a piano, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's called a harpsichord.
Oh, word. Yeah, I am inspecting it. Kind of looking it over.
You notice that one of the keys appears to be permanently pressed in the down position.
Weird.
And as you peer into the interior, you find the cause. A rolled up piece of parchment tucked beneath one of the strings.
What is this, Slenderman? We're supposed to find 8 notes here?
I will pull out the note and see what's on it.
The parchment is a piece of handwritten sheet music for the harpsichord titled Waltz for Clara.
What about
Dude,
Clara?
He rizzed her up.
Anybody know how to play this?
If I don't have proficiency, can I roll a performance check to see?
Yeah, yeah, you could kind of wing it. Does anyone have proficiency in any musical instruments?
No.
No, but Kaito's
No.
gonna just kind of look
Not
at the
yet.
instrument and then look at his hands, and I no.
I want to try.
Yeah, give me a performance check if you will.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay.
You make an attempt, but have you ever played an instrument, Nixara, of any sort?
No, I don't think that would be a thing that she ever would have done.
Okay. The keys are unfamiliar to you. You can't quite make out
Oh,
the
wait.
music.
I can use guidance
You want to
Oh.
guidance
after
my
the roll.
9?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. You roll
Okay.
a
On the D4.
d4. Let me do it.
My 9 will turn into a 10. Oh, it'll turn into a
Oh.
12.
12.
A 12!
Let's go.
You
Um,
just turned me breaking this lexicon into playing sweet musical notes.
It's Beethoven.
It's Beethoven.
you place a hand on Nixara, or how do you give her guidance here?
I don't think he would touch her. I think he would
Okay.
go over her head just with his hand once. Kind of nonchalantly too. He wouldn't bring a lot of attention to it.
If that's the case, then I'm sitting down.
Nixara, you take a breath. You feel this calming energy coming from this dwarf beside you. And a memory triggers in your mind of a time when perhaps it was an aunt, perhaps it was just a relative, but you remember the sound of music and you familiarize yourselves with the keys just enough that as you press a few of the right keys, your hands begin to take a mind of their own. And as you press your finger to the keys, the notes echo a haunting melody, filling the quiet, dusty room. Your hands continue to play as of their own accord, and the music seems to take a life of its own. Yeah, your hands moving across the keys, unbidden, as if guided by an unseen force. From the edges of the room, spectral figures begin to materialize, spinning and weaving in a ghostly dance, as though led by the song. Most are unfamiliar to you, but you recognize two. Elizabeth Durst in the corner, watching Gustav's apparition dancing with a beautiful young woman wearing humble clothes. The eyes of Elizabeth's apparition appear to narrow in a cold, furious stare. The dancers pay her little heed, however, the song growing faster as the spirits whirl to the rhythm of the harpsichord's crescendo. With the swift movement, Elizabeth reaches for a pendant around her spectral neck. A shimmering amber shard hung on a cord of ethereal mist. As her ghostly fist curls around it, her eyes flash a bright, menacing amber, and the spectral dancers dissipate, swept away as if by an unseen wind. Elizabeth's apparition lingers but for a moment longer before disappearing with the rest. As it does, a sound resonates through the room. The low sound of scraping wood, originating from the room across the hall. The floor trembles faintly, and you hear a crash from the mantelpiece. Two of the alabaster figurines have fallen from their place on the shelf. One toppled over on its side, the other shattered on the floor.
That was haunting. Okay.
As the crash is happens and Kaito hears it, he's just kind of on alert, and he grabs one of his staffs and just slowly creeps up to the door, trying to see what that was.
The alabaster figures fell
The clash,
here.
but yeah, it was inside the room.
Oh! I thought it was. Oh, yeah. So, well, so if that's the case, he would kind of like just reach for his weapon and kind of like grab one of his staffs and just kind of like on alert after hearing that crash because it was so sudden.
Just for context, I've definitively seen this as well, though.
Yeah.
Yes,
During
you all have.
during her performance of this.
Yes.
Okay.
And Nixara, your hands kind of like you kind of regard your hands. You kind of regain control of them. You don't know what that was.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get up and move away from this thing because that was cool. I don't like this room that much.
Ulrin's gonna grab the pendant he's wearing around his neck to kind of reflect if that's the same what I saw or what we saw.
It looked
Or
very
sense.
similar to your own amber pendant.
Huh.
Not
You know what
subtle.
I don't understand.
Not subtle about it, by the way. It's just like,
Okay.
Does anyone inspect the figurines?
Yeah. I will move up and do that.
You see that the fallen figurines, one of them has cracks all across its face, arms, and torso. It depicts a young and slender female dancer. The other figurine, that is actually completely shattered, appears to have once depicted a comely older man.
Ominous.
And as you peer at the mantelpiece again, there appears to be a third female dancing figurine that remains defiantly standing atop the mantelpiece where all three once stood.
I'm gonna sit there and contemplate and look at the one figurine that is still up and say, you know, it was pretty bold of Mr. Durst to have an affair in a home as small as this, in front of his wife, and not think about consequences.
small house?
I was about to say, I look at Brimrick. Small?
Look at me.
In Nixara's mind, if they can still be in the same area together, then that's too close.
Just
Is
for
there-
context of this campaign, Tovrin has said 0 words. Just
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's all been a mix of like pointing and
Gestures.
shaking.
gestures and psych. I don't have telepathy. I don't have any psychic powers, but he's pretty good at portraying.
Yeah. Oh, was there
But-
any magic in this room? I never.
Oh my god, yeah. You are bombarded by illusion magic,
Okay.
enchantment magic.
Checks out.
Yeah, illusion and enchantment.
Okay.
Definitively, there's at least some glass shards on the floor now, or
Porcelain,
they're
maybe?
like porcelain, yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
So,
Do not give your last silver away.
I didn't do it, so I didn't do it, so it's not on me to pay this one off. Tobrin is a little confused and probably would normally investigate this, but he's actually just going to leave this room and kind of start looking up towards the 3rd floor and kind of slowly kind of drawn up. Like,
Does the bell ring again?
like he's gonna stop like there.
Say that one more time. You're stopping by the foot of the stairs leading up to the next floor, or
Yeah, he'd probably investigate a bit more, but some things kind of like the resemblance, the magic, he's kind of just ready to go up a floor, whether he's aware of it or not. Like, he's kind of out of his head.
Okay.
But then she was asking about if the bell goes off.
Yeah, if the clock chimes again.
As Tovrin pulls onto the rail of the spiral staircase, you do indeed hear the chiming of the clock.
Enjoy.
With that sound, I'll go up.
8 o'clock. I'll follow.
It is 8 o'clock. 4 hours till midnight.
I too will follow.
Right. Allow me a moment to get all of you up. Oh, no, there. Ignore what you might have. You saw nothing.
I
see
saw
nothing.
nothing.
I actually don't.
You saw nothing.
I saw nothing.
I actually did not. Neither did the stream, so don't worry about it.
Only
It was
Nixara
me,
may or may
yeah.
not have seen.
I saw nothing.
I'm just counting all my experience points.
Yeah, Remrick, the following floor is completely dark.
It's completely dark.
Yes, there is no light up here. I believe you might be the only one here without dark vision. So you may...
Is?
Oh, not Remrick, I'm so sorry, Tovrin. I'll get this
Okay.
right eventually.
I was about to say, is it Goliath? Don't they have dark
Yeah.
vision for Goliath?
He's a human.
No, I'm human.
Oops.
Goliath's
I'm-
shape, but human.
Yeah.
I was going off of that said Tovern Goliath.
Don't know what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
Yeah, Tovrin, as you climb up the stairs, it gets increasingly dark, and then as you reach as you're coming up on the top of the stairs, there is no light up here.
That would not deter me, and I would walk into the darkness.
And run into a wall.
Do you make any mention of not being able to see?
Absolutely not.
He's
Okay.
confident in his gait going forward.
You can still feel your way around with the handrail.
Not feeling
And
nothing. Just walk straight into the darkness.
Blindly walking into the darkness.
Well, the night is dark and full of terror.
in that case, give me a dexterity saving throw.
No problem. The boulder is not conflicted about vision. Save. Dexterity save. It's danger sense only works if I can see it anyway. 19.
19. Okay.
Wow.
You continue to find your footing as you take further
Who decided
steps.
I need to see? I walk straight through the darkness. But not fast. And by the way, just for context, it's kind of like portraying like doesn't care if he can't see. He's gonna walk forward until he cannot, and whether things reveal themselves to him, that's fine. But yeah, confidently he walks into the darkness. I mean, you guys could probably see what I'm walking into, but apparently I'm walking into nothing.
As you make your way up the marble circuits, I'll read this description for the players that can see.
That's fucking hilarious, man.
Hey, you know.
You climb the red marble staircase to its full height, arriving at a dusty balcony. The air here is dry and musty, but tinged with a strange coppery scent. A suit of black plate armor stands against one wall, draped in cobwebs and marked by age. Oil lamps are mounted on the faded oak panels, which are carved with woodland scenes of trees, falling leaves, and tiny beasts.
I have a question.
Yes.
Am I supposed to be able to see what's here?
See what's... Oh! No.
Okay.
Did I forget a wall?
You might have.
I sure did. I forgot a wall. Thank you for that.
Welcome. I thought it was weird
I-
that I could see a bathtub behind this suit of
Um,
armor.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
say, just for the stream's sake, I'm not gonna look. But if you could give my token vision for like 6 seconds, and then like turn it off just for the stream's sake, because it's just
Yes, absolutely. It's just
I'm
black.
not looking. I'm gonna count to 6,
Uh,
or you
It
count to 6, or
just
something.
cuts to Mada with like something covering his eyes. All right, guys.
No, I'm not
getting
even
into
looking.
character.
I'm literally not looking.
I'm just gonna make your token emit light for like a brief minute.
If I know that you can't see, I can make you see. I just
Nope.
don't.
You just
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know that.
Dude, I just confidently walked into darkness, and that's that's the
Granted,
total-
I know
it's the
we know it's dark and everything, mainly for the fact that like our dark vision kicks in and everything's black and white.
Oh yeah,
shades
for
of
sure.
gray. Mhm.
All right, you can. I want to look at the screen now, so you can turn it
All right.
off.
He wants to look at solid black screen.
Yeah.
I see black and Tovrin. That's all I see. I can't even see anything else. This is great.
To those of you that can see in the dark, you do see that there are oil lamps mounted, but they're just not lit.
Someone move my token 2 steps forward.
You can't move yourself 2 steps forward?
I can't see 2 steps forward.
Okay.
I went ahead and moved you.
Thank you.
It's a dark area. And very unkept compared with the rest of the house.
Kaito just kind of like slides by Tovrin.
He's taking too long, yeah.
He just kind of slides past him.
Uh,
What is wrong with this guy? And he just kind of.
I'll do the same.
I will take a couple more steps into whatever direction is not wall.
Well, I don't know.
Unless
Hey,
I
you don't know. You just keep going forward, I guess.
You should
no,
roll.
I need the DM to move me forward so I can determine what is wall and what is.
You're feeling around the wall, right?
No, just
So
walking
no.
forward. No,
No,
I'm
he's just
walking.
walking.
I'm
He's just walking forward until you hit the wall.
You
wall.
walk forward until you hit what feels like a door.
Okay. I look at where I hope there's a handle, or where I think handles usually are on things that feel like doors. And I try to push the door open with the axe.
We will get to that. However, Kaito, as you approach this area of the upper floor, and you're within 5 feet of this suit of armor, you hear a rumble. You hear it jingles and like it begins to animate right before you.
And Kaito is just pulling out one of his staffs and getting into like a fighting pose, like one of his stances.
And all you see is dark, but you hear this jumble of like armor, like clank. Kaito taking a defensive stance. You don't see this, but you kind of hear movement. I'm gonna have everyone roll initiative. Tovrin, I think I'll have you roll yours with disadvantage as you cannot see. Hold on. Actually, let me get the thing going. 1 sec.
It's too late.
Too late. Where is the?
On the left-hand side, it's usually towards the bottom.
Toward the bottom.
It's on that
Turn order.
Toolbar, there you go.
Ah, yes. There we go. Aha. 14, 6,
Disadvantage.
13.
Initiative.
Oh, was this on the GM there? You guys couldn't see this? Let's see.
What?
The armor? Oh, you could, right?
You can.
You could see the armor?
I can see everything.
Change layer to token.
All right, I'm gonna roleplay it. I think the stream needs vision.
I would agree. Yeah. Let me give you that. Like
Yeah,
you're
no.
emitting light again.
Or I can roleplay. I'm doing it my whole life.
Wait, why did I? What's that?
Decided. I don't think I opened that door, right?
No, that was the door you walked into.
Okay.
You said you were.
I was
yeah.
about to open it.
Yeah.
You're about to open it.
I'm gonna.
Mhm.
All right, I'll keep it closed.
Oof. Okay.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Great.
Let me get us a bit of battle music here going. One sec.
Damn it.
Okay, that needs to come down. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah.
Damn it. Tovrin is blind, but I see something.
Audio. There we go. That's better. It's just blasting in my ear.
Yeah. Please adjust the sound to your preferences.
What's super low for me?
I'm gonna put it at
okay.
69.
Kaito, you're the first to see as this armor begins to move. It raises one of its gauntleted hands, and in its hand, a sword, a long sword. It's gonna make an attack.
All right.
Sorry, not sword. It does not have a sword. It's just gonna slam at you. Once, twice. Does the 22 hit?
Yes, it does.
You will take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
5. All right.
And then it will be your turn.
All right. Kaito is going to kind of step around over here after taking that hit, and he's going to swing at it with his bow staff.
Okay.
9 is a miss, I'm assuming.
It is.
And he misses with the bow staff, and he kind of like when he misses, he kind of takes the bow staff, kind of moves it back to him, kind of flinging it back over his shoulder, and with the motion of coming back to over his shoulder, he's going to take a punch at as a bonus action at the armor.
Awesome. Yes. Please give me that unarmed strike.
Natural
Oh my
20.
god!
Amazing.
And 9.
9. Okay. Any resistances? No. Okay.
It's not magical?
Yeah, they're non-magical. It's my fist.
9.
Bare fist hitting
damage.
metal plate.
Okay, Kaito, as you attack with your bow staff, have it go behind your back, and you said you punch?
Yeah. So he missed with the bow staff, like the armor kind of dodged with the bow staff, and in like one solid motion, he kind of just because he has the bow staff forward with his left hand, he kind of like pulls back the bow staff, acting like he's about to do something with it, and in that one single motion with the right hand comes up and punches it like right in the chest.
You punch it in the chest, and you see as it kind of rears backward, almost like it's gonna fall apart, and then slowly begins to reconstitute itself as it kind of like puts itself back together. Like it almost came all crashing apart into a bunch of pieces. Is there anything else that you want to do with your turn?
No, that's it. I'm just seeing that. I'm like, well, that doesn't look good.
Nixara, what do you do in this moment?
After Kaito moves into his spot and gets him, and then punches him, Nixara wheels her hand back, and shadowy energy. I don't know how that's gonna look in the dark, but it's shadowy energy envelops her, and she throws an orb at the armor and does a confounding shadows. Need to do a wisdom save.
Ooh, okay. Confounding shadows. Wisdom saving throw.
That might be spelled wrong, but yeah.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, it's supposed to be just C-O-N, not C-O-U-N.
Yeah.
But you're good.
Confounding shadows. Well, it's got a -4, but it somehow still got a 15.
Did it? Yeah. You rolled a 19.
Yeah. What does your confounding shadows look like here?
It's supposed to be like a writhing orb of shadows. And just supposed to be able to throw it at somebody. Like a
You cast the spell, shadows kind of surround you in this moment, or surround the armor?
It's my hand. The armor.
The armor.
After I throw it at them.
You see as they swirl around this armor, and they're trying to find kind of like openings or crevices, but they find none, and they dissipate.
Oh. Great. Alright. Do I have a bonus action? Hold on.
Bonus action. Light.
Light! Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna... since that didn't work, I guess I'll just, bonus action move over here. Without taking an opportunity attack. After I throw an orb of shadows, I envelop in shadows and appear over here.
Oh, okay. Amazing. Yeah. You see us, you disappear into shadows and reappear. Is that it for your turn?
That's it.
Tovrin, you're up.
No,
sorry. Yeah, Tovrin.
There's a lot of talk of shadows. Would there be a moment in this manipulation of shadows that there would be less shadows in certain areas for me to...
In fact, it may look darker in some areas.
Yes.
You're just in a black area, and then in some places it's like black. It's like darker.
Well, I've heard at least a ting from at least something, and combat in an area, right?
You heard clanks and like a punch.
I want to rush to that area. And I want to... Would Tovrin strike in the dark?
You might hit an ally.
Tovrin is going to... Boom! You like just fucking throw the fucking axe into the ground, rush into the sound of combat, and just grab whatever the fuck is and pick it up, like just boom, axe into the ground, rush towards where I heard the violence, and try to pick up a motherfucker.
Give me you can move your token in the direction, and then give me a athletics. Are you trying to grapple here?
Trying to grab it, and pick it up.
Yeah, give me an athletics check at disadvantage.
Okay, so. Would you like me to move my... Because I can see where the token is. Do you want me to move it towards the token? Or
yeah, you can move it Yeah, you can move in the direction like here or here.
It's
You can
where I
move in the
heard.
direction.
This is where I
Yeah.
heard. So
Yeah.
so I'm going to grab whatever. Now I know you said disadvantage, but who decided that when you have the luck feat?
You have the luck feat. That's so funny.
Go for it. Roll regular then. Yeah.
That's a 12.
12.
I'm gonna
So
use
we're gonna-
luck.
We're gonna do contested
gonna use-
athletics check here.
Okay, but if I fail, I'm gonna use luck. If I have to choose before, I'm gonna use luck again.
Oh, but you use your luck here so you wouldn't have disadvantage.
Right, but
Right.
I can just keep. I'm gonna just keep putting quarters in the machine if I have to.
You only get one action. You can use one luck point per roll of a d20.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, then all right. Roll.
Uh,
Come at me.
let me roll my own. Let's see.
Does it want to roll its own acrobatics check?
Oh, it just has a +2, so let's see. 6.
You
You grapple this thing.
Hey,
Not in character. But I'm going to grab whatever the fuck is over there, just like, raise it as high over my shoulders as I can.
High over your shoulders as you can. What's your strength at?
18.
18.
Yeah.
You lift the armor, and it separates at the midsection. So you're carrying the gauntlets, the pauldrons, the chest piece, and the helmet. The leg pieces are still on the ground, but you lift this over your head easily.
Right. So from Tovrin's perspective in the pitch black, I grab someone in a suit of armor and rip him in half.
You hear no tearing of flesh.
You just think you
You-
have a suit of armor in your grasp.
Cool.
Yes.
All right. I mean, I'm going to keep it lifted up high since these are short turns. I'm not going to... No, I have tons of movement because I can carry things. I know nobody's wearing plate armor. I'm going to just walk in this direction. I wish I could see because I would have fucking thrown him down that hole. But I'm just going to move, just like keep him away. That half I'm just keeping from whatever I thought is away from a friend. That's my turn.
Okay. That's your turn? Okay.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Pick him
Good
up.
use of turn.
Mhm.
He is grappled.
Yeah.
Bramrick, you're up.
so watching him run into a wall and then run blindly into a suit of armor, I have deduced that he cannot see. So I am going to use Eyes of Night and give him 300 feet of dark vision.
Mm.
Oh,
Mhm.
shit.
Mhm.
What does this
Uh,
look like?
So
I can tell you what. it
as
looks
he's walking by, I'm just gonna go, "Good job there," and I'm gonna smack him on the back, and then it just pops into vision. Dark vision pops in, and I'm just
And
not
it's-
even gonna really say that I did it. I'm just gonna let him keep going.
And it's
Okay.
300 feet, right?
That gif is so perfect.
300 feet.
Give me sight beyond sight.
He's holding on to half of the suit armor. You smack him in the back, and his eyes
Just
and
fucking-
mouth just beam out light.
If it's not the gif of Escanor eating the pie, it's when Light Yakami gets the visions back of all the things he's done. And it's just, but once again, for canon purposes, not a word.
Not a word. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And that
Not a
is my
word.
action.
That is your action.
So I'll just kind of prepare myself.
I appreciate you.
Okay. The armor, you have split it in half, Tovrin.
Yeah.
The leg pieces are desperately trying to reattach to the main body. As they try to do so, they're going to try to kick at you. For all intents and purposes, I'm just going to keep it as a slam attack.
Yep.
2 slam attacks coming your way. 1, 2. 15 and a 7. Does the 15 hit?
I believe. Damn it. I don't remember.
What is
I'm
your
not a player. I'm sorry. 14 is my AC. Yeah, so that'll hit.
14. So you one hit.
Yeah.
You are taking 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I don't react.
No reaction. And as you're kicked, the leg pieces attached to the main body. Now you have the full suit kind of above your head, but the leg pieces are kind of dangling around your torso.
Okay.
It's restrained, or grappled rather.
Magic.
So its speed is 0. Kaito, you're up.
Can I reach the armor with
Oh,
hitting
yeah.
it?
Yeah,
Okay,
easily.
all right.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure he's not like holding it like up in the air, like arms fully extended.
The
I'm just-
leg pieces. The leg pieces are maybe only 2.5, 3 feet above the ground. So yeah, you can easily hit this
Okay.
thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to step over, and I'm going to attack it with my staff. Damn it! And
Does he have
will-
advantage because
with
of
flanking,
flank?
You do.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Alright.
you have advantage.
15.
A 15 will not hit. No.
And then my bonus action, martial arts,
And you also have advantage here with those.
25 and 11, so 25.
Yeah, the 25. Yeah, that's going to be a hit.
6 damage.
6 damage. Very nice. It felt that. Beautiful.
What?
How does your are you kicking? Are you punching? You said you're punching.
I'm punching still.
Okay.
I'm going to like again like probably like miss with the bow staff. And I'm going to like I just imagine like I go to like attack it and it's just kicking and flailing in Torvin's arms and
Yeah.
everything. So I kind of just like hit one of his rock hard abs and he doesn't feel it. And then I'm just like kind of getting annoyed with and everything. Just like I need this thing to sit still, and I just comically, I want to say I hit it in the balls.
Well, it certainly feels it in the family jewels.
Yeah.
Anything else with your turn?
No, that'll be it.
Right, Nixara, you're up. As you see
Guess
this
I'll-
mound of a man carrying this armor.
I guess I'll just do the same thing again. I'll throw another shadow blood at him.
Okay. So you reach deep inside your wellspring of power of ability, and you bring shadows forth. Let me give you that roll.
Like a baseball lob.
And it's a wisdom save.
Yep.
4. Let's go.
So it's psychic damage. It's 4 psychic damage, and you cannot perceive me until my next turn.
I cannot what?
You cannot perceive me until my next turn.
Oh, okay. Huge. Okay.
Yeah. It would have been
Um,
cooler if it was last turn. I didn't have to use my teleport.
I think it's still good.
Yeah.
So, shadows. You bring forth shadows. The shadows cover its eyes, and just kind of hover around its eyepiece.
Okay.
Um,
Now let me figure out if I have a bonus action.
Okay.
No. Not any that I want to use. So I guess I'm just here.
Okay.
I'll wait right here.
Tovrin, you're up.
It's still in any capacity. Does it look like it's hurting?
You can't tell. It's been dented. you can at least tell that the strikes that Kaito has been putting at it have put dents into the armor.
Okay. I will, with my long arm, left hand holding it by the throat, right arm reach over Sir Dwarf, pull out axe, embedded head.
Ooh, amazing. Give me an attack roll.
Look!
11. It's a glancing strike.
Luck!
You intend to
Flanking.
luck. Okay.
Oh, flanking. Yes.
Flanking.
So I use flanking.
Oh, flanking. Yes.
Haha!
19.
Who decided that?
Who decided that?
Please continue. Your description.
No, it's that casual. Whatever motion it's making, I'm making less. If it's trying to fight itself, I've literally just reached over with the right hand, pulled it out of the floor, and then embedded it in its head. Like that's exactly what I'm going for.
Brutal. You go to reach for your axe. You're trying to hold it aloft with one arm.
Yes.
As
I
you do
have heavy capacity. I can hold things as long as we're the same size. Like I can.
Okay.
It doesn't affect me as much.
Yeah. You do so. You embed your axe into the helm, or rather, the crease, the opening in like the neck area.
Yeah.
And you cleave through the metal. It's above table, very bloodied.
Okay.
Very, very bloodied.
All right.
Anything else with your turn?
Oh yeah. I pull axe out of head, walk over to edge, dangle it over, and let go.
Okay. I'm gonna give it a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Deja.
But it's not great. It's not looking great. Why can I never find? Okay. Dex saving throw 11. You see as you drop it, it reaches for the handrail. It does not take hold. It crashes down to the bottom level. It takes
We're on the third floor, I believe. Each staircase is
third floor. I'm gonna
Like-
say this is at least 46 damage here.
like what was it like? Is it 10 feet per level we went, or
Yeah, it's
I
a
think
d6
it's
per
10
every
feet.
10 feet. I'm gonna say it's at least 40. It might not be 40 feet. It might be 30, but regardless, it's going to clank on the floor and split into several pieces. And with your now 300 feet of dark vision, you can definitely peer below and see that it's not reconstituting itself. And I'm going to take us out of turn order here.
I sorry, I was just staring at down the stairwell at the split up
ting
suit
ting
of
ting
armor.
ting ting.
She's just like, wow. That was very smart.
Why didn't you say you couldn't see?
You can't see,
No, he ran into the door.
and I did not see that.
I'll nod at the elf. I will nod at Kato. And to the dwarf, I will walk up, like give you like the like I'm gonna give you the like you don't know if the nod is coming. It's gonna take like 3 seconds of staring at you, and it will be just like 3 inches lower than any other nod anyone else got. Like so you know. Thank you.
Time.
It's funny.
I wish I could tell you guys more, but but yes, I appreciate all of you. But
all right. So is he gonna be able to? Are you gonna be able to see now? I feel like the rest
For
of
an
this place
hour.
is dark. We can light all of the oil lanterns. I feel like that might help.
Would be a good idea. Does
Be.
anybody have flint?
I have a tinderbox.
Hey.
Yeah, you can easily light these oil lamps.
I'll go ahead and do that.
They have their own mechanism like to spark it, so you wouldn't even need like flint or anything. You can just
I flipped the switch on the. I flipped the light switch, and suddenly all the lights are turned on.
we'll go with that. It's probably have to do that individually. It's a little bit more mechanical, but it's not hard. You get all the lanterns on.
Okay.
It is 11 p.m. My time. I know it's midnight for a lot of you.
Yeah.
I think we'll call it for tonight here and wrap up the session. You guys are doing really, really great. You guys are like, I'm very excited. I hope you guys are having fun.
I am having fun. Yes.
Yeah, it's great.
Mada.
I am sitting like a toddler.
I just want to say, you tossing him down there is the exact same thing I did in our Curse of Strahd campaign the first time.
It is.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, Vic is about to get some karma.
Oh, okay, that's good. Because when I could not seeing that was my first idea, because I was just like, dude, I'm a barbarian, man. I mean, why wouldn't I throw him down hole? There's a hole right there.
It's right there. It's right there.
It's like 40% of the map.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wish I could portray more emotions and stuff. I was actually gonna try to end the session by just saying thank you to the dwarf. But those be my first words. But I've got something better idea. But no, that was awesome. I'm super excited. This is great. Love playing with all of you. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks for playing. If you guys have any questions or anything, I'll stick around a little bit after the stream. But yeah, want to thank you guys for being here, and thank you guys for taking all the hooks.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching the stream, everybody. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Out of the Abyss, and then next Friday for Strahd. Unless if I get fired, then I guess we'll definitely be here. But yeah, I'm good. I'm fine. Thank you, Vic. We appreciate you. Thanks for showing your face. Everybody loves your face. Handsome man and great dungeon master. Proud. You're my first.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Peace.
Bye.
Later.
Goodbye.
Bye.